Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. I actually decided to embed my reactions to the Sigewinne trailers for the video that will eventually go up with Sigewinne's story quests. After, missing the initial wave of them coming out before Sigewinne's release, I decided to just watch them now. Basically, this is going to be the prelude for us starting her story quest immediately after. Head nurse of the Fortress of Meropide, a Melazine that looks like a person. She was also giving insane sus vibes during the Archon quest. She is a character that I really wanted to pull initially before I started skipping characters after Cloud Retainer. And similar to Clorand, had she come out sooner than she did now, I probably would have pulled for her at this point, especially because she is a product of a creation that came from Alenus, the Abyssal Dragon that was created by Rhindaughter, which is technically the sibling of Albedo. So Albedo's related to all of the Melazines, and he's my favorite 5-star. So, I really just wanted her more so for that because it's like, oh my god, she's like tangentially tied to Albedo. But with all that said, we're going to be checking out her teaser, her demo, and the collected miscellany, and then we are going to pivot and start the story quest. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys enjoy. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well. Appreciate all the support, and as well when this goes up on YouTube. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And without further ado, character teaser, Sigewinne, everyday correspondence. Ah! Let's go! Hey, Monsieur Nouvellette! What the heck? Bros everywhere with the Melazine. I guess it makes sense.
Monsieur Nouvellette, how are you? I haven't written in a while.
Oh, she wrote him a letter.
So I thought I'd send you an update.
Sigewinne.
Oh, this is cute.
The Duke tells me that you're always asking after me. Please, don't worry. Everyone at the Fortress of Meropide is really nice to me.
His daughter.
Wolsey, we've had it with you.
What even is this? It's completely inedible.
She's like, I love it here.
The food here is delicious, and the people are super friendly. The other
she's
Melazines
built
come by to
different.
visit me sometimes.
Oh, the other
Carol is
Melazine.
full of praise for the fortress, and they get along great with everyone here.
I love them so
Maybe
much.
a sticker for you.
I'm gonna miss them so much when we
This
go to
one's really
Natlan.
cute. Let's give it to a cute person. You once said we have to discover the meaning of life for ourselves. I think you're completely right.
God, Nouvellette
Life at
was
the
freaking
fortress is
peak.
often pretty uneventful, so my infirmary is empty a lot of the time.
She's like, I'm not a fan of fighting.
He's down. Ha! Too easy.
But everyone trusts me.
I love
She's
this.
really great. I really like being a head nurse. Anyway,
Nouvellette's like,
Duke
oh,
and
I'm
I
so
are planning
proud
on
of you, my
taking a trip
child.
out, so we'll definitely see you soon.
Aw.
I look forward to it.
Oh, I do too. I hope. Oh! Halt!
Hope you're not too busy.
Sadine!
We're here.
I love this. Fucking rip my heart out, why don't you? Ah, that was so whole. Look at this. I'm really gonna miss the Melazine, dude. I'm already mourning Fontaine, and we still have one more patch left, and I'm like, they did such a good job. The greatest first impression of the Melazine is when you get on the Aquabus when you first go to Fontaine. Avil is like giving you the tour guide, and it's voiced, and she's like super chipper and happy and excited, and I'm just like, I hope the Saurians are just as lovable and just as, like, I don't know, approachable as the Melazine are. I love every single one of them so much. They're so wholesome. All right, we're gonna be getting into character demo. Sigewinne, a bittersweet cure. All right, so this is like the music video.
Really?
Ho yo!
It's medicinal?
Oh, dude, all the character features.
Uses, and medicine's one of them.
Oh,
A maritime flower in full bloom is a great.
I love all the
cure for
drawings too.
You can't buy them in the store, but they're not as good.
All right, you already know it's a bop. Hold up.
I know a place where there's loads of them. Really pretty ones.
Oh,
Off we go.
oh my God. Uh-oh. Damn crab, you fucked up, crab. My God, this is such a banger. This is so cute. I'm skipping her, so this is kind of like the first real look at her kit for me. Oh my God. I am genuinely, oh my God, that's such a nice shot. Oh my God, the otters.
Not around here.
What? This is amazing. This is a crazy good trailer. What the hell?
Petals contain all the good stuff.
Please tell me Romaritine flowers are her ascension material.
Get well soon.
Damn, she's like, I'm just like my dad, for real. She has like a lesser version of Nouvelette's charge attack. Yeah? Okay. Good. Bruh. Bro's big flexing. This is a great trailer.
So,
I hate this. I hate how good this is. I want to just... I need to punch a wall. I need to feel manly again, guys. Oh! Uh-oh. Damn, they were like, yeah, let Lynette try it first.
Why didn't you say it was so big?
Oh, look at her. She's like, I did good.
Makes you stronger. Well, the important thing is that it works.
My heart! My heart, chat! I swear to God. This was so wholesome. It's the little doodles for me. That's going right up on the fridge, along with the others. Bro is actually flexing. Oh, I love this. And like they have like all those like little sticker doodles that they put on like Risley and like the sword, like the limited event weapon that you can get. This was so good. Yeah, so you got Chevrouse, Fremine, Linny. You got other Melazines as well. I love the Melazine cameos. This was such a sick shot. Also, oh my God, that's Elfon. Emily too? Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, you kind of have to freeze frame to catch that one. Oh, Nouvelette in the background. Nouvelette's literally right there, bro. In the back. I was gonna say this during the trailer, but I got distracted. I expect that we're gonna learn a little bit more about Sigewinne's history, her past. I'm curious why she looks like a human Melazine hybrid compared to like her other sisters. Side by side with that other Melazine who was like, hey, let's go out and find these flowers. I was like, this is insanely noticeable. All right, gamers, we have one more. The collected miscellany, Sigewinne, gentle spirit of the sea.
Though I regard the Melazines as my own daughters,
Ah!
I feel that I learn more from their unique perspective on the world that I...
They literally gave Nouvelette the voice. Bro was like, step aside, Alice, okay? Father's here. Bro literally said, I'm their actual dad. Actually, you know why Dane isn't doing it? Because Dane got his ass beat by Lumine in the bedtime story Archon quest. Bro's out of commission right now. He literally can't do it even if he wanted to. I never thought in a million years I'd hear Nouvelette voicing the weapon, the freaking combat kit of a character. It's literally, it's so good, dude.
Though I do trust Risley, and he often tells me not to worry about Sigewinne, the heart is as disinclined to stop caring as a spring is to cease flowing.
Yes,
Indeed,
bar.
It is a responsible guardian's duty to
That's a
care
fucking
about
bar.
their children. And yet I do not find this duty burdensome. Rather, it is a source of profound delight. Sigewinne always wears a bright smile when she comes to see me. I only hope she is just as happy when I cannot see her.
Aww.
This gave me cause to reflect on what it means to be a family, and I believe I have reached a verdict. Parents and children both need each other, and that is exactly how it should be.
Truer words were never spoken, Nouvelette. You definitely know Dainsley couldn't cook some shit like that up. Bro's way too jaded and petty and bitter about the world and about his fate. It could only have been Nouvelette to do Sigewinne justice. I love that so much. But I absolutely love these. It breaks my heart that I am skipping her, truthfully. All right, gamers, with all those trailers down, I absolutely loved it. We are going to officially start Sigewinne's story quest. Very excited to see what they deliver. The warmth of lies. That's a little sus if you ask me. Why are we lying? That kind of reminds me of the questioning Melusine and answering machine quest with the lie detector. Comfort can be found in a lie if it comes from a good place, you know what I mean? Well, let's see. The warmth of lies, beauty expert. Take a look around the Court of Fontaine. The Court of Fontaine seems to be holding quite a lively promotion event. Oh, it's at Chioria Boutique. What's this?
This shop looks popular today. Wonder what the occasion is.
Yo, shout out to Paimon's voice, by the way. Way better, way less harsh. Love the direction.
Butterfly Dew Cosmetics now on sale. Looks like it.
Is this a perfume? What's going on here?
Oh, Sigewinne's here too.
Oh my god, she's on the surface.
Hey there, Sigewinne.
Hey, it's been a while.
Hello there, Traveler and Paimon. I hope you're keeping yourselves fit and healthy.
Sure, let's go with that.
You bet we are. So anyway, what are you doing?
Buffmon!
The Duke insists I take regular vacations in the Court of Fontaine. This one just so happened to coincide with a promotion for a new skincare product. So I came over to take a look. I like to keep up with the latest industry developments when I can.
Okay.
To help me with my magazine articles.
I thought it was perfume because that's like Emily's area of expertise, and she's coming out next patch, so.
Wait, you write for a magazine? Which one? It's called Beautés en Fleur, and it's run by the Fontaine Beauty Association. I've done lots of articles about skincare for them, using the pen name Maritime Flower.
Of course it's Maritime Flower.
Oh, wow! You're Maritime Flower? If Paimon's not mistaken, you're one of the leading figures in the Fontaine Beauty Association.
Since when did you start reading beauty mags?
What's so weird about that? Everyone loves beauty. I really like this role. The staff at cosmetic shops are always so polite. And as long as I wear a big smile on my face, I always get the best customer service.
I love you, Sigewinne. You're so cute.
Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the Maritime Flower.
So, what got you interested in beauty products, Sigewinne?
Obviously, it's because of Sigewinne's love for beauty. Still a leader of the Beauty Association? That's incredible.
Paimon, I don't remember asking you, okay?
The truth is, I study this field because I cherish my own appearance. It has nothing to do with being beautiful or not.
Hold on. But your appearance, can we talk about that, please?
You're saying that natural beauty is the highest form of beauty, right? Not really. Actually, Melusine aesthetics are very different from human ones. We don't view humans based on their appearance.
Okay, damn, they're getting into this concept right out the gate, I think.
If I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on cuteness.
You would be 100%... My heart, guys. I'm literally just gonna rip it out and throw it against the goddamn wall. This is too cute.
Oh, really? Yep. Still, I really value my current appearance.
Current?
And in the process of taking care of it, I've ended up learning quite a lot about skincare and stuff.
Current appearance as opposed to...
It turns out, my knowledge and experience is pretty popular with beauty product lovers. It came as a big surprise to me, though. But speaking of your appearance, how come you look human anyway? Are you, like, only half
Yo! Bro, we're like 5 minutes into this quest and they literally asked the #1 question I was hoping they would ask the entire quest. And it came from Paimon of all characters. Holy shit. We can end this story quest right here after we get an answer. What?
Ooh, wait, sorry. That was probably really offensive, wasn't it?
Ah, damn it. But like, I still want to know.
No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed, though.
Oh.
I made a decision to turn myself into this form a very long time ago.
Whoa, okay. So how did that happen?
If you're interested, I could tell you the story.
Please tell me the story, please.
Once upon a time.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Long ago, humans
This
rejected
soon?
Melusines, and Melusines feared humans.
Holy shit!
There was one Melusine who became fascinated with
Oh, is
human
that
medicine,
her?
but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melusines.
Hold
so
on.
no humans would make friends with her.
Oh my god, that's literally Sigewinne!
The Melusine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melusine's patient.
What happened to the girl?
Your checkups all
Did you
done.
take her identity?
You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melusine.
This is the quickest cutscene we've ever gotten in the game. They usually save these for the end.
Of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then,
Oh
one
no.
day, the girl fell ill. The Melusine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Oh no.
Melusines can't be trusted.
Bruh, you fumbled.
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend. In
That's...
desperation, the Melusine approached the frightening witch.
Witch!
She begged,
Bro, we just got Hex encircled this
until
patch.
she got a reply.
If you take this
What the
potion,
fuck is this witch?
concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then,
What?
you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept
Holy
that?
shit.
The Melusine did not hesitate for very long.
Whoa, is that primordial water?
On a rainy night,
Oh
a little
my
doctor knocked on the
god.
girl's door.
She turned
The
into a
doctor wore
human
a
to
hood
save
and
her best
raincoat.
friend at the cost of her
Maybe to
appearance.
protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret.
Her friend's probably gonna be like, what happened to my other friend?
The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little
Wow.
girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again.
What a story.
So, since then,
I'm
I've
so
lived my life in human
baffled.
form. Most people who know me just think I was born this way.
Who was that witch? Can we talk about that for a second? We just got Hexencircle lore from the Imaginarium Theater this patch. And it's like, I don't know if that's like an official witch of the Hexencircle or if that's just like some random lady out there doing some random stuff. That would usually be a quest cutscene that they would reveal the truth at the very end. I'm like, what do we do now?
A witch? A potion?
Wow.
Why does this sound like a fairy tale?
Yeah, it's a little bit of an allegory, if you will.
Trust me, it's a true story.
I believe it.
Must be the way you told it then.
Wow.
It just sounds so...
You're an incredibly kind person, Sigewinne.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not every Melusine would take human form to save their human friend. That must have been a huge decision.
Yeah, those parents are kind of dumbasses too. They were really risking their daughter dying just because the person that was gonna cure them, they didn't understand them. Fuck those people.
Treating patients is a doctor's duty. We must always find a way, even when the going gets tough.
Yeah, that must have been back in the day then, like back in the day of Carol and Vautran, like back when Melusine and human relations were still really shaky. That was like hundreds of years ago at this point.
It's so crazy that they turned you away just because you were a Melusine, especially when their daughter was so sick. Well, sometimes appearance can be a real barrier,
Yeah,
but that was a long time ago.
yep,
I like how I look now anyway.
long time ago.
I run too! You're super cute this way.
Attention customers!
Ooh.
Thank you all for waiting. Now, on behalf of our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce that our exciting new product is now officially on sale.
Well, there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, Paimon, if you want to buy any skincare products, I'll be happy to give you some suggestions.
Chat, low-key Sigewinne just called Paimon ugly.
Really? Personal advice right from a leader of the Fontaine Beauty Association? What an honor!
Allow me to introduce our newest skin lotion, Butterfly Dew.
Ooh,
I'm sure many of you have already read about this product's trials in the newspapers.
okay.
To say that it improves skin quality is an understatement. This product gets its name from the way it transforms your skin and makes it glow anew.
Okay.
Like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis and spreading its wings for the first time. We are thrilled to have the inventor of this fantastic product with us here today. Please welcome Mr. Rawat, a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Now, without further ado, I'll hand over to Mr. Rawat to tell you all about what Butterfly Dew can do for you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rawat, and I developed Butterfly Dew.
He's the villain, isn't he? Is he a villain? Let's find out. I don't know if I trust that smile.
Wow, what a looker.
Yeah, the ladies immediately like him. He's definitely sus.
He's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stereotype.
Damn, what the hell?
It seems that everyone is surprised by my entrance.
What's that supposed to mean?
Or should I say, my appearance.
What if bro looks like this because of his own product? What if his product made him look so handsome and dazzling, and that's why people are like, oh my god, you look amazing. You're a researcher, you're not a basement dweller like those other people at the Institute? That's crazy.
I'm well aware that researchers are generally better known for their brains than their dashing good looks.
Damn.
In that regard, I do believe I break the mold somewhat.
Okay.
Of course, appearance is a skin-deep way of defining a person, and yet one's appearance can be a very real set of shackles, holding a person back in their life.
It's like bro knows what happened to Sigewinne. What the hell?
It can rob a young person of their self-confidence when applying for a job, dissuade a young lady from approaching the one she loves. Our actions are at the mercy of our appearance, and we slowly become the very person that the outside world sees us as.
Interesting.
But what if I told you that those shackles can be broken? If our appearance prevents us from changing, then let us first change our appearance itself.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence. Replace them with luster and radiance, and we shall never again hang our heads in shame.
But, like, isn't being human about embracing our imperfections, sir?
That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Damn.
Well, whether it actually works or not, after that speech, Paimon's already sold.
Oh, God. Yeah, not with my money, you're not.
Mr. Rawat, could I ask if you've used this product yourself?
Hey, she snuffed him out just like I did. I was like, I wonder if he used it.
Of course, I tried it many times while I was testing it. You can consider me a product ambassador.
Yeah, he's like, you think this hair's natural? Not on your life.
Wow, then it's sure to work.
Still, I don't expect to convince you just by blowing my own trumpet. So, could I get a volunteer from the audience to try it out?
Uh-oh. Paimon, really? Damn, Paimon really wants to try this. What the heck?
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty Association here with us. In that case, Miss Sigewinne, could we seek your most expert opinion on this product?
Sure.
Interesting.
Is that Meropide flower? They say she's the pickiest user of skincare products in all of Fontaine.
Here you go.
Well, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high, even for Fontaine. This is a first-rate product.
Oh, okay. I guess if Sigewinne approves it, but I'm still kind of sus.
I'll take one.
Any discounts?
I'll take your entire stock.
All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is, Butterfly Dew is now on sale.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I almost forgot that this is the intro to the quest. I was like, bro, we're almost done. We just got the cutscene. What else do we need? Let me just squeeze in here for a quick little picture, if you don't mind. This is a little intrusive, but it is what it is. All right, let's talk to some of these NPCs. I'm gonna talk to this lady.
I was looking to switch up my skincare routine anyway. I'm gonna try this out as soon as I get home tonight.
Yeah, it would be a little unfortunate if these people go home and put this makeup on and then, like, they literally turn into, like, not beautiful people.
I'm buying for a friend, but I just want to check. This is designed for both women and men, right?
Oh, okay, we have another lady over here.
Aw, I wish I'd saved up my pocket money.
Aw.
Stocks are running low, so purchase soon to avoid disappointment.
Damn, lady. Yo, that FOMO, you don't want to miss out on this rare one-of-a-time opportunity, do ya?
It's an honor to receive such high praise from you. To be honest, I was also hoping you might be able to point out some flaws in the product so I can keep improving it.
With most skincare products, the pros and cons only become apparent with long-term use.
Yeah, it's almost like bro can make his money up front, and then by the time the problems show up, he's long gone.
Oh yeah, this one has instant benefits. Improving skin quality without any obvious side effects. It's one of a kind. Don't worry though, I plan to keep using it. And I'll publish regular reviews in Beautés en Fleur. You can read my thoughts there. All you need to do is subscribe.
Yo, like, comment, subscribe, by the way, on this video as well. And check us out over at twitch.tv/MurderofBirds.
Sigewinne? Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert. But do you think this product is a good choice for me and him?
No, you guys are flawless creatures.
Wait, are you the renowned traveler?
Yep, that's me.
That's right, and by his side, the equally famous Paimon.
Damn Paimon riding my coattails as always.
Well, I don't normally handle customer questions personally, but since it's the traveler asking, allow me to make an exception. Butterfly Dew is made for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will be kind to your skin. If anything, it might be marginally more effective on Fontanian's skin, but other than that, it works the same on everyone.
What? Hold on. I was cool with it until he said that. Why marginally more effective on Fontanian skin? This sounds like some primordial waters business. Huh?
Why would it work better on Fontanians?
What's it made out of?
In the interests of protecting my trade secrets, I'm afraid I can't answer that, Miss Paimon.
No! Okay, bro's definitely using primordial water on this lotion product, and that's why it works better on Fontanian skin, because prior to this, motherfuckers were getting dissolved.
All right then. How about a friend discount?
I don't know.
Save yourself the trouble. I'd be greatly honored to have both of you use my product. Here, take 2 bottles for free.
What's gonna... Wait, but what, like... What will primordial seawater do now that they're humans, though?
Yay! Paimon's private fund survives!
What's the catch? Is this a publicity stunt?
I can see why you might think that, but please don't misunderstand. This gift is simply a token of my esteem. There's no business motivation behind it. To me, finding new customers for Butterfly Dew is about meeting kindred spirits, fellow admirers of physical beauty. I consider it a labor of love.
Admirers of physical beauty? Eesh, that's embarrassing to say out loud. It sounds so shallow.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Miss Paimon. Most people claim to desire inner virtue, but it's still physical appearance that turns their heads.
That is low-key true.
This is a fact of life. It's only natural for people to desire to become beautiful. And that's exactly what inspired me to choose this research direction in the first place.
Yeah, but people only want what they can't have until they have it, and then that's when the real introspection comes into play, where they realize, oh, I never needed this thing. I just needed to have it to prove if I really needed it. You know what I mean?
You're right. Everyone loves beauty, don't they?
Look at the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to. I'll leave you with these 2 bottles of Butterfly Dew, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Bye, sir.
Paimon, I'd say there's no need for you and the Traveler to use this product for now.
Yo! She's like, you guys are flawless creatures.
Why? Is there a problem with it? The quality is fine. I just think there's room for improvement.
Oh.
I think I could add some ingredients to the mix to make it more effective. Really? Then why didn't you tell Rawat about that? Researchers are a very special breed of human.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You can point out their flaws to their face and they won't mind very much.
Yeah.
But if you tell them that someone else could do a better job, now that'll make them really upset. If I'd mentioned it, he probably wouldn't have given you those 2 bottles for free. Fair enough, that makes sense. If you're interested in the more effective version, I can write up a list of ingredients for you. Just come get me once you've gathered them.
Hell yeah.
When you say more effective, you mean it'll make Paimon even prettier? Ooh, how can we say no?
A prettier Paimon.
As for me, it's probably time I got back to the Fortress of Meropide. I mustn't leave the infirmary unattended for too long. All right, see you there then.
All right.
A moment, please.
Oh, tainted hydrophantasm extract. A special ingredient on the list that Sigewinne gave must be obtained from a specific tainted hydrophantasm. Isn't that like contaminated water? She's like, I'm gonna reverse the effects of this primordial seawater that's actually in this product that the guy won't tell us about.
Great, that's everything. Let's head to the Fortress of Meropide.
Concentrated transoceanic pearl. And we're just gonna apply this on our skin like nothing ever happened, right? All right, gamers, we're here once again. We are gathered here with Bran Online to commit to a free welfare meal. I prayed that we get some dank luck. I literally only come here whenever it's relevant to the plot, so let's see what we got, gamers. Suspicious Fontanian onion soup. This is probably the worst dish you could have given me. An onion soup. The first few sips taste fine, but then you begin to gulp it down. The greasy cheese almost gives you palpitations. You probably don't want to have any soup in your presence the following week. Oh my god. There's no way! There's no way they gave me this fortune! Bruh, they just gave me the most suspicious French onion soup and a freaking message. Don't get sick, dumbass. And we got this during Sigewinne's story quest, who's the head nurse. I'm gonna give that to Sigewinne. I'm like, Sigewinne, is there any validity to this? Can I just stave off all sickness for the rest of my life if I just don't get sick?
Whoa, the infirmary is packed.
Please, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own eyes last night. Another me. He looked exactly like me.
Oh dear. What is this all about?
Got it, okay. I've written down everything you told me. Now, I have a few tests to run.
Uh-oh.
Take a deep breath and don't worry. It's nothing to be nervous about.
All right, chat. I'm gonna hit you with a theory real quick. I think that guy's lotion makes you look like other people that also are good looking. But like, how does that work then?
First, which finger am I holding up?
Your index finger, but I'm telling you, my mental state is fine. I'm not crazy.
Very good.
Uh-oh.
Now, on to the next.
Oh shit, the Duke's here.
Hey there, Your Grace.
Hold
It's
up.
been a while, huh?
Ah, it's you two. Indeed it has.
That's a red herring.
I would offer you some tea, but I'm afraid the timing is unfortunate.
God.
Duty calls.
All right, guys, get the tea counter. Bro didn't drop a single note, a single mention of tea in his own story quest. But the second he's anywhere else, it's the first thing he says. The audacity, bro.
No worries. Actually, we were looking for Sigewinne. Do you, know what all of this is about?
This inmate came running to the guards in a panic, claiming to have seen his exact doppelganger.
Uh-oh.
A doppelganger? Doesn't that just mean someone else kinda looks like him?
And that's what I thought when the report first reached my desk.
Yeah.
But we've inspected our records. No one even vaguely resembles him.
This is relevant to the quest, which means people are taking these products and they're turning and looking like other people.
Considering how certain he is of what he saw, I can only surmise that he's having some mental issues. So I brought him for a medical evaluation.
Damn, Sigewinne's gonna be like, bro's fine.
All right, very good. Take a sip of water and rest for a bit.
Oh.
Evaluation complete. I couldn't find any symptoms pointing to a physical condition.
I see. So do you still believe there's more likely to be an issue with his mind than his body?
I have to assume so for now. Psychological issues are more difficult to detect. At this stage, we can at least confirm that he is in command of his cognitive faculties.
The rumor mill will go crazy if word of this gets out.
Yeah.
Guards, take him to the ward for a period of observation.
I'm so sorry, sir. No one believes you, but I actually think you're telling the truth. Maybe.
The Marechaussee Phantom has requested my cooperation on a case, otherwise I'd deal with this myself. Sorry for the trouble, head nurse, but I'll have to leave this to you.
No problem, Your Grace. I'll add him to my observation list.
Your Grace, I love this.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who have made the trip just to see you. I imagine it must be important. You probably won't need to add them to your observation list, though.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon,
Yep.
it's you.
We brought your ingredients.
I'll be in my office if you desperately need me. Goodbye for now.
Okay, bye-bye. Would you mind waiting for just a moment? I have another patient to see. Just find an empty bed and take a seat. I won't be long. Oh, sure.
Sigewinne,
She's working
we've brought
overtime.
him, and he seems to have taken a turn for the worse again.
My God, what the heck is happening?
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here. Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Sigewinne.
Oh my god.
Maybe now's not the time to ask for her help with skincare.
Patience, Paimon. She'll see us. We just need to wait.
Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting to observe her at work. Well, this could hurt, so I suggest you take a deep breath first.
He's gonna rip off the Band-Aid.
Did his face melt? What happened to him?
Wait, what?
It's anyone's guess. His face melted off shortly after arriving at the fortress.
What?
But since he's a serious offender, he can't be allowed out for medical treatment. Best we can do for now is ask the head nurse to give him something to manage the symptoms.
Motherfuckers aren't even dissolving anymore. Their faces are literally just falling off.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward. We still need to bring him to the Marechaussee Phantom for questioning. What if he scares them half to death? Will that be our fault?
I'm like slightly disturbed right now. So instead of the skincare product dissolving them because they're humans, does it just dissolve a portion of wherever they are using the product? I don't know. This has to tie into that.
The Marechaussee Phantom? Does this have something to do with the case Risley's dealing with?
Bruh, what the hell?
Yep, it was a huge case. They bagged a few dozen crooks in one fell swoop. And this guy's the baddest apple of the bunch. He harmed countless people. And now, it looks like it's all finally catching up with him.
Jesus.
You done gawking?
Oh!
Not yet. I need to check the severity of your ulcers to decide the right dosage. Don't worry. We Melusines have a very different sense of aesthetics from humans. To me, he just looked like a little kitty with slightly scruffy fur, but still just as cute.
I don't know if bro's gonna appreciate that.
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds and let me out of here. I already missed my cell.
Damn.
I'm going to apply the medication now. Tell me if it hurts, all right?
Can I leave now?
Holy shit. Also, it's half of his face.
Wow, not a peep. What a brave little guy.
I mean, realistically, compared to Sigewinne, they're all like little kids. She's like 500 years old, bro.
Thank you, Sigewinne. And I apologize for the trouble.
That's so funny.
So, Traveler, Paimon, did you bring the ingredients? We did, but we don't want to interfere or anything. You're busy saving lives here. Oh, don't be silly. I agreed to it, didn't I? Just hand me the ingredients, and I'll make some time to whip it into the improved version for you. Take a rest here if you want. Or, if you're not tired, I hear they're holding a new pancreation tournament in the administration area. Or alternatively, is there anything we could help you with, Sigewinne?
Take it as a token of our gratitude.
Good point. Kind-hearted humans start to develop guilt if they accept free help from others.
Oh my god, literally, that's so true.
Don't worry. I'll take a look at my schedule. I'm sure I can find something to treat this condition. I gotta warn you, though, it'll be tiring work. So I suggest you take a break first, then come back and see me when you're ready.
Oh gosh, she's gonna put me to work. Why did we agree to this? I want to get a little picture with her while I'm over here. Oh my god, and there's a cup of tea over here too. Ain't no way. Risley, where are you?
We're ready, Sigewinne. What's our first mission? I found the perfect job for the Traveler. First, I'd like you to lie down in this bed.
What? Am I gonna be a guinea pig?
What for?
Ethan looks so weird. That does not look natural at all. He looks so uncomfortable.
I need
and that
you
smile
to
on his
pretend to be
face.
sick. What? Oh, is it that difficult? I thought you did a pretty good job last time.
Oh, damn. She straight called us out.
Oh, so you knew.
Yeah, of course she did.
I sure did. He was way more interesting than the usual malingering inmates.
Damn.
And you played along very well, Paimon. I observed you two for quite a while after that. Well, this is awkward. But why do you need us to do it again now? No time to explain. My next patient will be here any second. Oh, please, just do as I say. You can, pretend like you've got a nasty headache. And throw in some dry heaving for good measure.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh god.
Hey, Doc, it's me. I'm only here because my mom won't stop pestering me about it. So annoying.
Oh.
Well, your mother has enough on her plate with a busy job. Oh, the last thing she needs is to worry about you being sick as well.
Hey, Luke, you ever think about just not being sick? I heard that's the best way to avoid being sick in this world.
I know. I shouldn't treat the place like a playground. Shouldn't go swimming in the lower levels where we join up with the sea, because it'll give me a cold and distract her from her work. I thought I'd be able to have some fun here at the fortress for a few days, but it's always, don't do this and don't do that.
Damn, bro thought prison would be fun. That's crazy.
All right, sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature. Your fever still hasn't gone down. Well, here's your medicine. 1 cup for starters, and we'll see if it helps.
Okay.
But Doc, it's so bitter. Do I really have to drink it? I mean, I'll be fine, right? I've got an uncle who caught a cold. His fever went away on its own after a couple days. Can't you just write me a note saying I'm on the mend? I just need something to keep my mom off my case.
I sure can. You're a very brave boy after all.
Does she say that to all of her patients?
Brave? What makes you say that?
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, then you'll have to tough it out like this guy.
Oh, I'm dying. I got the Rona. Help me, doctor. Please.
Hang in there, traveler. Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag.
Huh? Yeah, I know, right?
As long as you're tough enough to get through the nausea and dizziness caused by the high fever, you'll be right as rain after just a few days rest.
Oh, I see what she's doing.
And if I'm not tough enough?
You die!
Hey, wake up! Wake up!
He's dead!
Put it this way, at least you'll never have to see the doctor again, right?
She did not just say that, bro.
I think maybe I'll take that medicine after all, if that's okay.
Oh, of course. Here, it's still warm.
It's so bitter.
All right, now, don't get sick.
All done. Great job, you two. That kid really doesn't know what's good for him. His mother's a guard here. She's been working back-to-back shifts lately. But unfortunately, his father's away on a business trip right now. She had no choice but to bring her son here for the time being. He was quite happy at first. He seemed to think that the fortress of Meropide would be all fun and games.
Yeah.
So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking his medicine? That's a pretty sneaky trick. Seems like there's a whole side to Sigewinne we never knew about. It's a technique I learned from my teacher.
Oh?
Oh, you had a teacher? Was she a Melazine doctor too? She was human. She passed away a long time ago.
Aw. Wait, who taught her? It wasn't the witch lady, was it? I hope not.
Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. I really liked my teacher, so it's always nice when I get to talk about her with other people.
Aw.
She was a traveling doctor, and since she didn't have a clinic, she'd go out and visit her patients wherever they were.
Hold up.
Dealing with the badly behaved ones was her specialty.
Hold up, chat. The traveling doctor artifact set, perhaps?
She used to say, if you can scare the little brats into taking their medicine, you won't have to hear them wailing and screeching when their condition gets worse.
That's kind of cool.
She sounds like a pretty strict teacher. Strict? Well, that's not how my teacher saw it. She thought of herself as terrifying to kids. Strange way for a doctor to describe themselves. Now Paimon's curious to know what she looked like.
Oh my god, me too.
Oh, as it happens,
wait!
I actually have a picture of her.
Holy shit, wait, hold on. Okay, so she actually does look a little terrifying to children. She doesn't look very happy.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify the kids.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yep. All the children she treated thought she was a witch. Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her? Oh, because I am. If she was here, all the children would take their medicine without any need for tricks.
Oh.
Oh, my next patient should be arriving now. would you mind
Oh,
lending
God.
me a hand again?
Bro, we're literally unpaid actors.
Sure thing! On to the next mission!
That's so funny. A dozen or so patients later, Sigewinne is finally done for the day.
Is it nighttime already? That flew by. You really have a busy job, Sigewinne. Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today. Aww.
Glad we could help.
Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late. Oh, there is one last thing. I have to keep it confidential, so I usually leave it till after everyone's clocked out.
Oh, okay.
Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us?
Hey, we are the witness. We will promise to secrecy.
It's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay if you know. All it is I have to prepare some ingredients to make healthy meals with. Wait, you mean those healthy meals?
Oh, yeah.
My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals I prepare in front of them. So I have to prep the ingredients in secret.
Wow.
Then let the chef at the coupon cafeteria handle the rest.
That's so clever.
Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy, it really makes you wonder what's in it. You want to find out? I can teach you how to make it. That way, if you ever suffer from exhaustion on your future travels, you can prepare a healthy meal for yourself.
Damn.
It's really good for you, you know. Sure? Guess we can help out one more time. The ingredients are ready. Now, put them on the table and add them in the order I tell you.
Oh.
First, we add this special slime condensate. Stir it thoroughly.
Okay.
Then pour it in. See that? It adds elasticity. It looks just like tasty jelly, doesn't it?
Sure. Oh my God.
Yeah, it really does. Until you remember it's slime condensate. Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine
Let 'em
powder,
cook.
like powdered sugar.
Hey, those are rare.
Are those from Fontimer Aberrants? Are you sure they're edible? Finally, we'll need some high-protein meat. Frogs are an excellent choice. You just need to clean their innards, and then you're left with some lovely tender meat.
No!
Frogs.
Oh, damn.
And we're done.
Bruh.
All that's left now is to pack them into lunch boxes and hand them to Walsey. Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Sigewinne really does have the inmate's best interest at heart.
I'm so sorry for that inmate.
Head nurse. Got some extras for me?
Just the one today. The serial number's on the lid.
Sounds good. I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Sounds like they're talking in code. Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. I only wish I could do more. You work so hard for all our sakes. I'd happily lose a little sleep if it meant helping you out.
Aw, that's sweet.
That won't do. If you reduce your sleeping hours any further, your health will start to suffer.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be in my office.
All right. Nurse's orders. I'll do as I'm told, but you take care of yourself too.
Nice.
Well, I'm done with work for today. Thanks for helping out, you two. Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect for you, Sigewinne. In just one day of helping you with your work, it feels like we've done a lot for the fortress.
Head nurse. Please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late at night, but I think you'll agree. This is urgent.
Uh-oh. Is it another doppelganger situation?
Okay, just relax and catch your breath. What's the matter?
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery, and now he wants to apply for permission to leave the ward.
Uh-oh. Is he lying?
You were right to tell me. I'll have to examine him and make sure he's well before we discharge him. Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left. We'll come with you.
All right. Dude, we're working late night hours right now. Good Lord.
Head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but I believe I've now made a full recovery.
I'll be the judge of that, sir.
Please, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own eyes last night. Another me. He looked exactly like me.
After giving it some thought, I'm sure that I was probably just seeing things. Stress-related, I imagine. I'd been working long hours, so I definitely wasn't in the best state of mind.
I told totally understand. Still, I have to give you an examination before I can discharge you, okay? So, take a deep breath and don't be nervous. It'll be the exact same procedure as we did this morning. We can start whenever you're ready.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state this morning, I barely recall anything. Would you mind taking me through it again?
Oh,
not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a little cognitive test. Just concentrate and you'll be fine. To start with, which finger am I holding up?
Your pinky.
Okay. Under Sigewinne's guidance, Eric quickly completes the first set of steps.
Seem normal.
So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all?
Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is why I carefully observe everyone in the production zone. I wonder how I managed to miss the signs this time.
I feel like something might be going on here. Wouldn't it be interesting if you had a doppelganger that you could switch places with in prison, where your doppelganger would take the place of you, and then they're left to figure out how to get out? That's the first thing I thought of.
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. I'm just still adapting, that's all. Pushed myself too hard, and I guess I couldn't take it. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep. And if you can give me the okay, I know I'll sleep better back in my good old dorm.
I don't know.
It can be difficult to relax in an unfamiliar environment. All right then, you can leave the ward. I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery.
Okay.
I'll take you off the observation list for now. So, you're officially discharged.
Great. I can't thank you enough, head nurse.
He was very eager to get out of here.
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
You better not be in on it.
Guess you're finally done for the day now, huh?
I feel like I'm a little overly cautious of this quest. I'm like, every little thing, I'm like, when's the other shoe gonna drop for this quest?
But I still haven't gotten around to making that improved lotion for you yet.
Oh, no rush! Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some rest too.
Well, tomorrow it is then.
Okay.
Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon.
Oh, God.
Hope you sleep well.
Wait, do we have to sleep in the dorms?
Oh, don't you worry. We will. After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log.
Please, please no. Good night, Sigewinne.
Yeah, sleep tight, Sigewinne. See you tomorrow.
We're already in here, so... It's another Fontaine Samsara, ladies and gentlemen. What else is new? Sigewinne! Wait, there's more people here!
Oh, how is the infirmary even busier than yesterday?
Holy shit, dude!
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh my god.
I have a few people here for a checkup, so you might need to wait for a while.
This poor thing, man. Stop! Leave her alone! God, I can't stop thinking of Ganya right now. The Sigewinne's just overworked. Why are they just overworking these freaking otherworldly creatures, right?
No problem. Anything we can do to help?
There's a bit of a complicated situation here. I'm still getting to the bottom of it myself.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
Oh my god, did he see another version of himself? Uh-oh.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gascon. I'm Uy.
Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, who is Hui? And what did he look like before this? Wait, what the hell is happening?
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your mugshots with the arrest warrants. It's clear as day that you're Gascon.
Wait, this has to be intentional. Wait, what is happening?
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me in here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the victim of an injustice, yelling isn't going to achieve anything. At most, it'll delay your vindication.
Wait, so he looks like a criminal now?
All right. I get it.
This is nuts.
What is happening?
Yesterday's interrogations went fine, and now this.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Marechaussee Phantom? Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning. Every single one of them is claiming mistaken identity.
Huh. That's even weirder than what that guy was saying yesterday.
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claims. Questioning them further got us nowhere, so for now, we've brought them to the infirmary.
What is happening right now?
And we thought yesterday was as busy as it got for Sigewinne.
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
Let's see. Patan. Who's this Patan? I'm Honorary. I have applied to get out and see a doctor, but when I woke up, I was in another cell. Unbelievable. So that's the guy with the face melting. Gascon. I'm not Gascon. I'm Hooli. Today should have been the last day of my sentence, so I should have been free. What gives? Henry. I'm Eric. So that's the guy we just saw the night before. Why does stuff like this always happen to me? Now there's no way my release papers are gonna be squared away today. Lazary. Wait, isn't that the guard's name? Yeah, what the hell? My name is Odilon. I'm a guard. I think I was attacked. This isn't me at all. What is going on? Their identities are being wiped. So if they think they're other people, who do they think that... Wait, this is so fucking crazy.
Release? Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to all be due for release today.
I noticed that too. If that's their plan, they're underestimating us a little. Every serious offender claims that there's someone else who just so happens to be due for release today. And they're expecting us to go along with that.
I don't know how it ties in, but there's something that ties into the quest of how it started.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release list for today and make sure no one gets processed. We're gonna need an excuse, though. Just say we're out of forms, and that we're furiously printing more as we speak.
Yeah, good call.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can walk out right under our noses.
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period. How could there have been a switch?
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose. I gave you that name list yesterday to assist in your investigation. Did that help?
Yes, the inmates' mugshots were attached to the list. The first thing I did was check for lookalikes, and I didn't find any. The only other thing that stands out to me is that their voices sound a little different today. But it's not exactly hard to put on a fake voice.
So they actively believe that they are somebody else. How did that happen? What led to that happening to them?
Oh, really? What does our head nurse make of all of this?
Give me a moment. I think I have a way to confirm whether there's been a switch.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
I know. It's not time to change your dressing yet. But please, bear with me.
Oh, no.
Huh? Isn't that the guy from yesterday?
This should be Honoré. He has very severe facial ulcers, which require an operation in the hospital at the Court of Fontaine. I authorized him to leave the fortress for medical treatment under guarded escort.
Yes, like I told you. I'm not Patan. I'm Honoré.
So there has been a swap. Well, I can see what happened in Patan's case. But how do you explain the other inmates? You're not telling me their souls switched bodies.
Holy shit. Literally body snatchers?
No, I believe it was their faces that got switched.
Wait, that's why his face actually melted off.
The method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the bad tooth out, put a false one in. And actually, I think I can prove it to you.
What the fuck?
Traveler, Paimon, do you remember Eric from the other day?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, sure do.
Then you can be my witnesses.
Hey!
To start with, please fetch the inmate who claims to be Eric.
Okay. Holy shit. This is dank AF, bro. This is actually kind of wild. Hold on. I'm gonna get a picture with good old Risley while I'm here. Let me talk to these two.
What the heck is going on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, man.
How could they switch without me noticing?
Aw. All right, Risley, what do you think?
Looks like our head nurse is relying on you for this one. Thanks in advance.
Okay. So, find the suspect who claims to be Eric. All right, let me look at this log real quick. Okay, it would be Henry, right? This guy?
So, you're Eric?
Yes, head nurse, it's me. You do believe me, right?
I need to do another examination on you. Same procedure as yesterday.
He's wearing the same clothes as yesterday, so... But yeah, he doesn't look the same. He looks different. His hair, everything about him. Oh my god. Literally palettes. Hoyoverse is pushing those like default models to the limit right now.
All right, it's the cognition test first, right? So I need to concentrate.
That's interesting because yesterday the other one was like, oh, it's been a long day. I don't remember how they worked. And now he's like, yeah, I remember. Let's get it.
Now, try to recall if you can. The last time we did this test, which finger did I hold up?
Oh, he would have done the test twice. So she's going to try to catch him. Oh, wow. That's actually really clever.
I believe it was...
Wait.
Your index finger. Your index finger, but I'm telling you, my mental state is fine. I'm not crazy.
But that means...
It isn't the same person.
Huh?
Rise is like, I don't understand. Oh, she did the pinky the second time. Wow. So it was the index finger the first time. It was the pinky the second time. So this one was from the morning. And so the other person was someone else. That's why he was like, oh, I don't get it.
So basically, last night, the Eric who said he saw another him suddenly recovered and applied to leave the observation ward.
Holy shit, this is so clean.
Sigewinne did another test before letting him leave, but that time, she held up her pinky finger.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know about any test last night.
Wow.
There was nothing to do in the observation ward, so I went straight to bed. Then I somehow woke up in a high-security cell.
Bro, that guy took his face. This is freaky.
Well, in that case, there is a reasonable explanation for the strange events of the past 2 days.
Wow.
So, what exactly happened?
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of prison, so they identified a group of scapegoats, namely inmates whose terms were almost up, and planned to switch appearances with them.
Wow.
Last night, when Odilon was on duty, they ambushed him and had one of their group switch appearances with him using their face-swapping method.
How?
That allowed them to avoid scrutiny from the other guards.
What the fuck is this face-swapping method?
Then, once all the other inmates were asleep, Odilon spent his night shift carrying out the remainder of their switcheroo plan.
Yeah. You know what's hilarious? As that Eric guy was walking away, he's like, yeah, I'll go with him. I was like, I really hope you're not in on it. Lo and behold, he wasn't in on it, but he was in on it, but it wasn't the real him.
However, they made one mistake.
Wow.
Henri changed his appearance to match Eric's earlier than he should have done, and ended up being spotted by the real Eric.
Wow.
Real Eric came to the guards for help, but we didn't know then what we know now. So we put it down to hallucination and sent him to the observation ward.
Wow, what a clever story.
However, since one of the gang members was posing as a guard, they simply changed real Eric's appearance and had their Eric take his place, muddying the waters even further.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then, and no inmates on that list can be processed for departure until I've discharged them.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get fake Eric off the list.
Dude, I can't even imagine how the people in the writer's room of these story quests came to the conclusion, okay, this is Sigewinne's story quest. This is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna exact it. Like, how do they create shit like this? This is such a well-crafted scenario.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. The Duke cracked the case.
Damn.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning, but I'm afraid that we ruled out the possibility of face switching very early on in this process.
I don't think so.
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, one of the explicit duties of the Malazines in the Marechaussee Phantom is to identify criminals in disguise.
That's true, because their eyes can see things that normal people can't.
We carefully examined all the suspects, and there is no evidence that any means of disguise were used in this case.
that initial startup of the quest has to be significant. So maybe they're using whatever, because the guy was like, oh, I can't reveal the secret of my lotion product. Like, what if they're doing something similar? That's like the only thing I can think of.
Well then, how do we explain all this?
So far, it seems more likely that the gang stole documentation belonging to the inmates due for release, and are using that to commit identity fraud.
Damn, bro.
Actually, there is a potion that can completely change someone's appearance. If they use that, even a Melusine wouldn't be able to detect it.
Holy shit. Is she talking about the witch's potion that worked on her?
Forgive me, head nurse, but this is the first time I'm hearing
It
about
worked on her.
If such a potion truly existed, it would jeopardize our entire investigative process at the Marechaussee Phantom. Are you certain of this?
Yes, I am.
But
please, trust me in my professional opinion as an experienced clinician.
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. If we can round up all the inmates suspected of switching places, then have a little talk with both sides, we might just get our answer. Yep, let's do that.
okay, well, it was our negligence that meant we had to come and conduct these post-internment interrogations. And I know it's put you out. We'll do it your way.
Nice.
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. A bunch of people already got processed 2 hours ago.
Oh my god.
It's all the people who gave statements.
2 hours ago? That's before today's interrogations began. They had this all planned out.
Wow.
So there really was a switch after all. They really pulled the wool over our eyes on this one.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave now, right?
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces again after leaving the fortress. And if the Marechaussee's Melusines can't even spot them,
wait,
we wouldn't know where to start searching.
So remember, if the potion is anything like the lotion product, the guy was like, oh, it's especially effective on Fontanians. I remember Sigewinne was like, oh yeah, and it has like a high absorption rate. So like, I wonder if they used a product like that, if Aether can just use elemental sight to hone in on anyone that has like a higher like elemental concentration or something like that.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Come on. Come on, somebody. Elemental sight!
Well, technically there is one more lead.
Elemental sight!
We were only able to arrest this gang thanks to the help of a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Shit!
I believe his name is Rawat.
Alright, pack it in, boys. We found him. Alright, GG, boys. He's the villain.
Rawat? Isn't that the handsome guy we met at that skincare promotion?
Caught in 4K. I knew it was all coming back.
Handsome? Maybe from a human point of view. I just remember that he specialized in potions. One of the crimes this gang is charged with is the manufacture and sale of illicit drugs.
Yeah.
According to Mr. Rawat, they appear to have stolen technology he developed through his research and used it in their operation.
And he has nothing to do with that either, right?
At first, he thought it was a typical case of intellectual property infringement, and he tried to negotiate with them. But once he discovered their criminal operation, he reported them to the authorities.
Or maybe they were in on it and they became liabilities, so he snitched.
Thanks to his report, we were able to swoop in and arrest them all in one go.
I don't know, man. I don't know if any of these people are trustworthy.
What a hero! Bet that took courage on his part.
I don't know, man.
No doubt. This is worth following up on. As the one who snitched on them, it's highly likely that Rawat will be targeted by the escapees.
Yeah, if Ryzen was like, I've been in this business long enough. I understand completely snitches get stitches, so we have to follow up.
That aside, since he's negotiated with them in person before, there's a chance he'll have some additional information for us.
That's so funny.
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute right away. In the meantime, please keep an eye on the face switch victims for us.
Please.
Of course.
Miss Morgane, I'd like to come along and help you catch these criminals.
Yeah.
Huh? Why's that?
They're using what helped me out for nefarious purposes.
Well, I'm the one who discharged the fake Eric last night.
That too.
So I feel partly responsible.
Don't say that, head nurse. Your focus was on the inmates' health, and rightly so. We can't ask you to help with arresting criminals. That's our duty.
I also have a more personal reason. Cotton is a patient of mine, and if I don't get a new batch of medicine to him in time, his condition will get much worse.
That is true.
Look, head nurse, I completely understand where you're coming from, but arresting criminals is dangerous business. And if anything happened to you, none of us can afford to take on that responsibility.
Don't worry, I can defend myself just fine.
Yeah, of course she can.
You say that, but still...
She keeps that motherfucking thing on her, bro.
If I may, Miss Morgan, Sigewinne is the one who raised the potion hypothesis, and I'm sure she has far more expertise on the topic than your team. My suggestion would be to bring her with you.
Damn.
And if you really are worried for her safety, then...
Don't be. Oh, us? Okay. Paimon and I will come along anyways.
Ah, there you go, right on cue. Knew I could count on you.
Well, since this plan has the Duke's blessing, far be it from me to refuse.
Yeah.
We should head off immediately. Time is of the essence.
Wow. What a twist, man. For real.
Greetings. Sorry to impose, but I'm afraid we're here on urgent business.
Yep.
And we're gonna need you to cooperate.
The Marechaussee Phantom. Let me guess, you're investigating some more illegal research?
Not this time, no. We're looking for a researcher. Do you know where we might find Mr. Rawat?
Rawat. Oh yeah, Mr. Handsome, right? He actually doesn't work on site here very often. There's a handful of researchers in the nearby area who know him pretty well, though. Let's see what they know.
Just a handful? Paimon figured he'd be the most popular guy around.
Well, I guess you could say he's popular, at least on a superficial level. He's blessed with good looks, so he tends to make a good first impression on people.
I don't know if he's blessed with good looks. He might be using his skincare product to mask what he really looks like, because he cares about what people think about his appearance.
But in all his time here at the Fontaine Research Institute, I don't think he's ever had a single deep conversation about his research with his peers. That's no way to make real friends around here.
Sounds kind of sus.
That's so weird. He definitely didn't come across like a recluse at that product promotion.
Yeah, he's a phony. That's what he is.
I don't find that weird at all. He definitely didn't strike me as the kind of guy who's good at making friends.
We should talk with his acquaintances, but we also need to check the Research Institute for any clues. Let's split up.
Okay.
It'll save us some time.
This is so funny.
We'll go ask around among the other researchers with Sigewinne. Paimon's suddenly kind of curious to know what everyone really thinks of him.
So funny. We just finished the Fontaine Research Institute Chronicles questline here, and so it's just funny because we're like literally back at our own stomping grounds.
Excuse us, are you Audrey?
Oh.
That's me. What is it?
That's my favorite hairstyle, by the way. Twisted braid to the side. My weakness.
Are you close friends with Rawat? We're trying to find out where he is.
Close friends? You mean because I told him I had feelings for him once? I doubt I'm the first or last at the Institute to make that mistake. Why would you single me out as a close friend?
Well, lady, we're just trying to get info.
I should have known, really. Men like him, they just enjoy being surrounded by fawning women. They're not interested in a serious relationship.
He broke her heart.
Okay. We were just kind of wondering if you might know where we can find him.
Yeah, like, it's not that deep.
Why would I know where he's at? I barely know him, and he probably doesn't even remember me.
All right. Clearly she's in her feelings still.
Ugh, this is getting annoying. Shall we go ask someone else?
I think she knows Rawat better than she cares to admit. If we leave now, it might be a wasted opportunity.
Maybe, but we're not going to get much out of her while she's in this state, are we?
She's displaying symptoms common among people in love, if that's what you mean. But I know a cure.
It's curable?
Oh, we're still no closer to finding Mr. Rawat. Oh, by this point, he could be in grave danger.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. This poor woman.
Danger? Wait, why are you looking for him again?
Oh, that's right, yeah! The Marechaussee Phantom said that he's been targeted by some pretty bad people. We need to make sure he's safe.
What?
Uh-oh.
How has this happened? He seemed fine when I last saw him, and that was only a couple of days ago. Just happened to run into him, of course.
Yeah, of course. You weren't stalking him or anything.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, do you have any thoughts on where he might be right now?
Okay, but this is purely out of concern for his safety. If he's not at the Institute, he might be at his mother's place.
Oh.
I heard she raised him alone, that they had it pretty tough financially, and these days she's housebound due to illness. He makes regular trips back home to check on her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Do you know the address?
Nope, sorry. I only found out the thing about his mother because it came up in conversation once. I was just trying to find out more about him, you know, so I could get to know him better. When I told him I had a crush on him, I offered to help him take care of his mother. And yeah, maybe that was a stupid idea, but did he really have to yell at me for it? It's like, fine, I can take no for an answer, but what's with the temper tantrum?
Jesus.
Unbelievable. These guys only want to show you their charming, well-groomed exterior. They can't stand it when a few home truths shine through.
Oh, dear.
Looks like her love syndrome is flaring up again.
We need to find out Mr. Rawat's mother's address. Let's check with the marechaussee officers when we regroup.
Okay. All right, ma'am, I'm so sorry to disturb you. I didn't know you felt so strongly.
Well, I've told you everything I know. Don't you think it's time for you to go looking for him? Not that I care, obviously.
Okay, tsundere energy. Oh my, she said the thing, guys. It's not like I care or anything.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but are you Bertram?
Who's asking?
The person who just asked you, sir.
Just some concerned citizens helping out the marechaussee Phantom with an investigation. We'd like to ask you about Rawat's whereabouts, if that's okay. We're told the two of you are pretty close.
Not anymore, we're not. Turns out we don't see eye to eye.
Oh.
Oh yeah? What happened?
The thing about us researchers is, most of us do what we do for some sort of higher purpose, but not Rawat. All he cared about was how to commercialize his findings. He won't even let you work with him unless you sign a confidentiality agreement first. Also, he has better control over who gets which intellectual property rights. How are you supposed to get any meaningful research done working with a guy like that? Now that I've got my own technical solution for my compressor, I don't need to work with him anymore.
So that's what Rawat is really like.
Yeah, and look at him. He just sold his entire stock.
We'd still like to know where to find him. Is that something you can help us with?
Wait, you're... Yeah, I know you. You're the head nurse at the Fortress of Meropide. All right, then I'm happy to help you if I can.
Aww.
I respect the work you do. Medicine serves the highest purpose of all the sciences.
Hell yeah, bro.
Wow, turns out Sigewinne's got some real clout.
Thing is, I have no real way of knowing where he might be. I stopped working with him 2 months ago, and I've barely seen him since.
I love the depth of field of this shot. I'm actually gonna get a screenshot of this.
But if you want my advice, I'd say go talk to the peddlers. There's a few he meets with every other day or so.
Oh.
Maybe they know where he's at.
Okay.
Peddlers?
Yeah. Back when I was working with him, I noticed he met with them quite often. Wouldn't surprise me if they were involved in some shady business together. Because it seemed like they went out of their way to avoid discussing anything in my presence.
Oh.
The little I overheard was about manufacturing and selling pharmaceutical drugs. Like I said, he's all about the money.
Drugs? Doesn't he work with skincare products? Do those count as drugs?
Technically.
Who knows? I never cared to find out. He's the morgue rubber, not me.
Thank you. You've given us plenty to work with.
Welcome. Goodbye. And may we both reach new heights in our scientific endeavors.
Nice.
If my research project works out, the development of underwater spaces should become much easier.
Ooh, underwater spaces. Okay.
Hey there, are you in Teep?
What do you want?
We're here to ask about Rawat. Any idea where he might be? We were told you were pretty close with him.
Close? Not sure that's the word I'd use. He wouldn't even let me use his patent.
Huh?
It's been a good few days since I last saw him. I don't know where he's at. Go ask someone else.
Oh my god, what an asshole.
Would the patent in question happen to be related to the new skincare product he developed?
Yeah, kinda. Butterfly dew, or whatever he calls it.
Uh-huh.
I heard he made a tidy sum off of that one.
This guy is so butthurt. He's so mad.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep going.
Most of the other researchers here focus on mechanics, energy, stuff like that. I get why he wouldn't be interested in having anything to do with them. But I'm studying coatings. There's a huge overlap in our areas of research. Why would he refuse to work with me? I bought his product once and noticed it contains a unique substance that might have applications and coatings too. If it worked out, I could probably make as much as he's making.
There it is.
I was hoping to get official permission to use his findings in my own research. Followed the proper procedure. It was all above board. I would have had to pay him a license fee and everything. But despite that, he turned me down not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's like he's vehemently opposed to the idea of anyone else making the kind of money he does.
Huh, so is Rawat antisocial, or is this guy just jealous?
Maybe both of the above.
Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any info about Rawat's whereabouts from him. Let's go!
Wait, 1 second. Mr. Antibes, next time you go shopping, you should buy some Buell fruits. Peel the skin, steep in water, then drink. It'll help calm your mood.
You're way too angry, sir.
Huh? Yeah. Thanks.
That's so kind of her.
Researchers, let's head back to the meetup point.
Head nurse, traveler. I assume you've spoken with the researchers. What did you find out?
I love how every other Melazine skips to the loo as they're moving. Let's put our brains together.
Bertram mentioned Rawat's involvement with some pharmaceutical merchants. Do you know if he's registered any pharmaceutical brands?
Since he was a whistleblower on such a huge case, I ran a background check on him.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember there being any brands under his name.
How strange. If he was so focused on commercializing his research and averse to sharing his technology with others, why wouldn't he have registered his own brands?
'Cause it doesn't belong to him. And the last time someone appropriated the primordial sea, the entire nation got cursed for generations upon generations. I'm pretty sure that's why.
Maybe he and his business partners needed to avoid public scrutiny?
I feel like it has something to do with the primordial sea at this point.
You think he may have colluded with the gang?
That too.
Well, the crime was manufacture and sale of drugs, and that would certainly be in his wheelhouse. We can't rule it out.
Isn't that pretty unlikely, though? He was the one who blew the whistle on them!
Yeah, to divert attention away from him because he's the manufacturer.
I saw him when he came to make his report, and I certainly didn't get the feeling that he was the type to collude with criminals. Perhaps it's more likely that they were coercing him.
Or you just fell for it, ma'am.
You mentioned that he comes from a poor family. So, it's possible that the criminals approached him, asking for academic support, luring him in with the promise of riches.
No offense to this lady, but I feel like she thinks too inside the box. She was very much opposed to like our line of thinking prior to even leaving. And like even Risley had to get involved. I'm like, ma'am, I know you're just doing your job, but like clearly we need to start thinking a little bit more creatively.
By the time he discovered who they really were, he was in too deep. They had leverage on him, so he was forced to keep working for them. I've seen it happen many times before.
There it is.
That does make a lot of sense. It would definitely explain why he was so unwilling to cooperate with his fellow researchers. No wonder he's so unsociable. He must be on edge all the time with a gang of crooks breathing down his neck.
In that case, the situation could be worse than we thought.
I don't know, man.
If Rawat was working with the escaped inmates, they're sure to know more about his whereabouts than us. Oh, there's a good chance they'll get to him before we do.
Oh, God.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, he was last seen 2 days ago. If no one's seen him since, maybe we're too late.
Jesus.
2 days ago? So he went missing right after that product promotion.
That was the same day he reported the criminals too. Not a good sign.
Don't worry, everyone. I believe we still have a chance. Since he disappeared right after blowing the whistle, it's likely that he's gone into hiding.
Yeah, that too.
All the more reason to find him as soon as possible. The only lead we have at the moment is his mother's house. Seath, think you can find the place?
Yep. When you register a brand, the Court of Fontaine requires you to provide a legal address. The one Rawat wrote down was in the outskirts of the city.
Oh.
That should be the place.
Okay, that's good. We got an address.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's move.
Let's get it, gamers. Oh, wow. Damn, it's all the way in the boonies.
All right, this should be the house. I'm pretty sure this was the address.
Okay, I'll knock.
All right, she knocks.
Sounds like whoever's inside has restricted mobility. Oh, it seems serious. Oh, what's the fastest way to get this door open?
Break the door down?
No, I'll handle it. Let the expert deal with it. There'll be a mountain of paperwork if we damage a citizen's property.
Yeah. All right, come on, Melazine, you got this. Open sesame.
Calm down. Deep breaths. Remember your training. Control your strength. And... it's open.
Oh my god, are the Melazine like uber strong? Control your strength. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta get a picture of this Melazine. She looks so cute. I love the Melazine design so much.
Seath, take a few people and lie in wait. Keep your eyes peeled for any activity around the house. The Traveler, head nurse, and I will go inside.
Oh shit, let's do it. Wait, is the house a domain or something? What's going on? Oh damn, they're posted up. Oh my god, that's so cool. Wow, they're literally all surrounding the area. Oh, I missed this. Damn, they can't get out through the back either. Jesus. Seath, how you doing?
No, don't look this way. I'm supposed to be hiding, remember? Captain's orders.
Hey, okay. You know what? I need to stop fooling around, gamers.
Hello? Anyone home?
Oh, this is a nice interior.
Oh, there. On the bed, there's an old lady. That's gotta be Rawat's mother, right? She doesn't look like she's in any state to be answering our questions, though.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We could try, but she is very ill. We mustn't force it.
Well, doesn't look like Rawat's here. She's the only one we can talk to.
Yep. Allow me. Hello, ma'am. Might I ask if you're Rawat's mother? We are trying to locate him.
This poor lady.
Hard of hearing, perhaps. Does anyone have a picture of Rawat?
I have one here.
I'd like to show you a photo, ma'am. Is this your son? Do you know where he is?
Looks like this isn't gonna work after all.
Oh dear.
Well, looks like we're out of leads. If Rawat's not here, things are looking very bad for him.
Is it possible he could have avoided returning here because he knew he'd be in danger?
That is true.
Maybe. But if so, where do we look next? Maybe we should take another look at the Institute.
Yes, so?
I suggest we all return there now. We found a good amount of useful information the first time.
Oh.
But perhaps there's something we missed. This is our last hope.
Sigewinne?
Sorry, officer, but could I stay here for a while? This patient requires some care.
Oh no. And her son's nowhere to be found?
Of course. Traveler, stay with the head nurse. You're technically here as her assistant after all.
I got it.
Also, I'd like some Marechaussee members to stay as well, and keep an eye on the area.
Why's that?
If Rawat knows how serious his mother's condition is, he will return.
Okay. I'll tell the squad members in hiding to stay put and keep a lookout.
Damn, Seath is just gonna have to stay in that bush for God knows how long.
Thanks for helping me out yet again, Traveler and Paimon.
Don't mention it.
No problem. But when you say her condition is serious, do you mean...
Yes. She's barely clinging on to life.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh God, cue the depressing music.
Let me take care of a few things first. Could you pass me the towel over there?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there's some notes over here. Oh, these are some really nice cinematic shots. Oh my God.
I can tell that her family has tried a lot of different treatment methods, including some very expensive medicines. Unfortunately, her condition is so multifaceted that a recovery looks all but impossible.
Sigewinne, Paimon bets being a nurse must be pretty tough at times like this.
Yes, it makes me a little sad. In a Melazine's eyes, a human's birth, aging, sickness, and death are as much a part of natural law as sunrise and sunset.
Yeah.
But human medicine can defy that law to some extent. In that sense, it is a science of miracles. That is why I became fascinated with it in the first place.
Aww.
But it was only after I truly became a doctor that I realized miracles don't always happen. Even the greatest doctors cannot cure all diseases.
I can't help but think of Baizu right now and how he wants to save everyone and cure all diseases and illnesses, and he also needs to find a way to live forever, otherwise he's gonna die. Chongshan won't have a host and all of that. Wow.
Sigewinne.
Well, don't worry about me, Paimon. A doctor's duty is not to cure all diseases, but to treat whatever ailments they can.
Oh my god. You hear that, Baizu? This is so good. It parallels Baizu's quest so well.
At the very least, I can lower her fever. That way she'll suffer less. And she might even be able to see her son.
I would love a Baizu and Sigewinne interaction, right? A head doctor and a head nurse.
All the more reason to find Rawat as soon as possible, even if we don't catch those crooks.
Oh dear.
Oh, her fever is getting worse. Could I get some hot water?
Sure, we're on the case.
Oh man.
I'll take care of her. Fetch me some hot water if you would.
I'm actually going to get a picture of this because this is a very rare occasion, I feel like. The storage trunk has been rifled through and some essentials are in it. Did Rawat come back previously? Check the frame. This seems to be a place where a family photo would have been. Why has the photo itself been removed? Check the cabinet. Found it. Fortunately, there's still some ready-made hot water here. This cabinet seems to have a hidden compartment. This is... Oh, shit. We found your secret hideaway, my guy.
Found the hot water?
Sure did. And look what else we found. Judging by this journal, it seems like Rawat has a private lab. There's a good chance he could be there right now. We gotta go tell Officer Morgan right away.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, that's great news. But hold on just a moment. The wet towel is ready. I'm giving you another injection.
Oh.
Are you feeling better now?
Ooh. God bless you, Sigewinne.
It's all right. We'll go bring him back. Please hang in there.
Thank you.
Aww. Hey, she at least got a word out. That means progress is made. All right, guys, we have to find this man's private lab. I swear to God, what could bro possibly be doing? Unless he's doing all of this to make enough money to save his mom.
It's Officer Morgan. They're already here.
We came as soon as we heard the news.
There's a mechanical door over here. Hopefully the instructions in Rawat's journal will help us open it.
Oh God, one of these bad boys.
It's open. Let's go in.
With the aid of the clues you found in Rawat's residence, you found this hidden underground laboratory. The truth behind Rawat's disappearance and the case may be hidden within. Oh my God. Holy shit, we get to use her, gamers! I'm skipping her, so I'm actually like really happy that I get to use her at least once in my life. Oh my God, this is, oh, that's a big bubble. What the heck? Let's shoot little hearts of love. Actually, you know what? Let's do this and this and one of these and one of those. Damn, you glow up so well, Monsieur Nouvelette. God damn, you're handsome. Oh, there they are.
How did they get in here?
The guard!
Captain, up ahead! Those look like our fugitives!
So they found this place too?
Oh!
Don't let any of them escape!
Damn, guys getting done dirty! Take this!
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Damn, she's just like Nouvelette for real. Yeah, as the guard. Oh!
Captain, according to our list, many of the fugitives aren't accounted for. There may be others hiding deeper inside the facility.
So these guys were just the lookout crew.
The Marachose Phantom! How did they find this place?
Wait, it's that guard from the fortress.
No, it's him with the face swap.
That's right, I'm on your side. I mean, the Duke sent me. What's the matter? Some sort of mix-up?
I should beat the shit out of you right now for trying to lie to my face.
Mr. Odilon, didn't I tell you a few days ago that you need to stop all field work until you've recovered?
Bruh.
Well, you know, gotta help His Grace out. Share the load.
No, you're not fooling us.
Officer Morgan, this man is an imposter.
Oh!
The real Mr. Odilon has no recent health issues.
Damn! Caught in 4K, rip bozo.
What? But
Looks like the head nurse was right about the face-swapping method. Arrest them all!
Get wrecked.
DuPont, stay here and keep guard. And watch the exit. If we're not back soon, call for reinforcements.
Oh, there's a chest right there.
Got it. Don't worry, I got this covered.
Oh, shit.
Say cheese!
This is actually a pretty cool looking area. Oh my god, this is so cool.
So many jars. Was this some sort of production facility?
This scent. It's probably the ingredients used to make butterfly dew.
Oh, one of the vials is broken.
How come they're all empty? Did it sell so well that he ran out of supplies?
How strange. Why would Rawat choose to manufacture a popular product like that in such a difficult-to-reach location?
Probably because it's dangerous.
Given our suspicion that he may have been coerced into the illegal drug trade, I would have thought that any production facility we find here would be used for illicit purposes.
Perhaps butterfly dew is itself an illegal drug.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you have any evidence for that claim?
Oh, okay. Ma'am, can you stop fighting me on this? Can you just trust Sigewinne? You're kind of annoying me.
No, just a guess. We need to find Rawat as soon as possible. He has all the answers we need.
Understood. Well, let's not linger here. Let's go.
Alrighty. Yeah, this room looks pretty interesting. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this room too while I'm here. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Smile!
You're a doll. Production line, been receiving less and less of the source fluid. It is because of the flood after all. At least we'll be able to make our scheduled release after this batch is ready. Oh, so do they only have primordial seawater? Since it's receded, they only have a limited amount?
Doesn't look like we're gonna get this door open. Let's find another way around. This one's closed too. What's with those carts and tracks? Oh, maybe it's one of those doors that opens when it senses cargo passing through. There's a loaded cart right over there. Let's bring it to the door and give it a try.
All right, let's rotate. Oh, this one right here. Okay. There we go. All right, keep it schmoving. Oh, there's a... Oh, wait a minute. How do I get this other chest then? I assume I have to work my way around. Okay, we have another cart. Anything over here? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, look at this. Another... Oh, shit. This looks crazy.
This room's much smaller than the others.
Yeah, there's like some water tanks in here.
Judging by the implements on the table, this looks like a potion-making lab.
Head nurse, over here.
Oh!
Huh? Rawat's clothes? Why would he change here?
Perhaps they stripped him down, left the clothes behind, and disposed of him somewhere else?
Huh?
Yikes, Sigewinne, where did that come from?
Oh, what a tragic way to go.
That's fucked.
Especially with such a bright future ahead of him.
Hold on. What are you thinking, Sigewinne? Walk with me, talk with me.
Leading further on, Officer Morgan. Let's keep up the pace.
Oh my god, that looks so sick. What a shot, man. Hell yeah. The supply of the source liquid is completely dried up. Though that means this final batch will be able to fetch a good price, finding a new way to refine the liquid might be a better use of it. No, it's too late. Yeah, the primordial seawater is no longer around, buddy. So you better make as much money as you can. Oh, here it is. This is the chest that, from earlier. We came around full circle, gamers. Oh, wow. Wow, look at these areas. This area looks so sick. This is a nice shot. Oh my god, this is like the peak.
There's a whole bunch of people in there.
Bruh, that's like a Scooby-Doo moment right there. Uh-oh.
Are you serious? You're telling us that within a day, our faces are going to rot like yours?
Oh shit. That's the side effect. Oh no. Don't use the lotion, guys. Don't do it.
Fontanian physiology changed dramatically after that great flood, and it's not as compatible with this face-changing solution as before.
Oh no.
The side effects are as you can see.
Why didn't you say anything before we all used it?
Look, my plan got you all out of prison, didn't it? You'd have much bigger problems to worry about right now if the Marshall-say Phantom found out about your other crimes. Consider an ugly mug getting off lightly.
Wow, there he is.
Ugh. You're just lucky we didn't leave you in there after you disappeared on us with no warning. We only let it slide because we're former partners. And now you have the gall to pull a stunt like this?
Holy moly. This is insane. This is so dank.
Partners? Make no mistake, each of us is only looking out for himself. If you place too much trust in others, well, I'm afraid that's your problem. You hid things from me too. Remember how you each had a spare potion? You kept quiet about it until we planned the prison break?
Uh-oh.
Oh, and you didn't have a secret spare? Then do you want to explain how you melted your face off before all this?
Guys, that's enough. Calm down. It is what it is. Arguing won't change anything.
It is what it is.
What's the plan, Parton? I'm assuming you brought us here for a reason?
There is no plan. We followed him here on the promise of more juice. But it turns out there ain't a drop here. Besides, what does it matter now anyway? He already said, even if we did get our hands on more of that stuff, switching faces again solves nothing. They're still gonna melt off eventually.
You need an infinite supply to keep it up, or you need an alternative.
I said enough arguing. Parton, tell us the plan.
The most practical solution is to continue using the potion.
Yeah.
Keep switching to a new face before the ulcers can start forming.
Wow. So his ulcers, when he went in, his ulcers were like because of the potion too.
Are you kidding me? This stuff was hard enough to get a hold of even when we had a supply. Now you're asking us to use it like skin lotion after the flood all but wiped the supply out?
Well, there is another option, but you'll have to make a deal with me first.
Oh?
Okay, now we're talking. What's the deal?
I have a document I took from that researcher that details how to make a replacement. Just give me one bottle of the undiluted fluid, and I'll get to work.
Undiluted?
What's the problem? I thought you always kept reserves. Or do you really just have one spare bottle each?
What do you think? That we were shipping them into the fortress of Meropide by the basket load?
Well then, say hello to never showing your marred faces in public again.
Ugh, I've heard enough! Get him!
What the hell?
Let's see if that document even exists!
Damn, they're already turning on each other?
Freeze! Marechaussee Phantom!
The jig is up, guys!
What? Who let them in?
Officer Morgan, before anything else, please find out Rawat's status.
Yeah.
Rawat?
Rawat?
I don't see him. Hand over the hostage now, if you want any chance of avoiding an extension to your sentences.
Uh-oh. Is Rawat not a real person?
Spare us your condescending attempts to coax us back to our cells. You think we're looking to negotiate? Rawat is dead.
Wait, what? No way.
Parton?
Arrest them all! Don't let anyone get away!
Wait, did they really kill this man? Wait, did I suss the wrong guy? Surely I couldn't have been wrong, gamers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, guys, say a prayer for me real quick. This guy's about to haymaker me into the next cataclysm. Oh, never mind. He sucks. He missed. Damn, you suck. Get him! Oh, yeah. Hold that pose. Hold that pose. Oh, my God. Hell yeah.
Huh. Gotta say, I never expected to see the head nurse in combat.
Some patients respond better to a more aggressive treatment plan. Did we get everyone?
Okay, so Rawat, is he actually dead or did he change his appearance again?
Captain, we finished the head count. Potton's missing.
Oh.
Over there! The door's closing!
Damn. All right, Sigewinne, use your incredible
One
strength.
group trying to arrest me, another trying to hunt me down. Good. I gotta kill two birds with one stone.
Hey, call that a murder of birds. Pleasure to meet you.
How did he get up there? There must be a secret passage somewhere. Find it!
Don't waste your energy. I already sealed it off.
Bruh.
How naive. We have more people outside. If we're not back out by the agreed time, they'll come to our rescue.
Well then, you'd better hope they get here in time.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
There's some kind of gas leaking from the pipes. Be careful. It's poisonous.
Yeah, I'll just stop breathing.
This is our distribution center, where we store the product derived from our source solution. We had to use special fire prevention methods to prevent contamination. The pipe network here was designed to emit a gas for firefighting. One little modification later, and it makes an efficient death trap.
Why would you do this? Your partners are here too.
Nah, everyone's for themselves.
Oh, please. If they can't supply what I need, they're of no further use to me. Besides, I can't have them exposing my potential whereabouts.
He's a maniac! Come on, we gotta find a way to open that
Go ahead, struggle in vain. Once the last of you croaks, no one will ever find me again. So long!
Damn.
Are you sure you're ready to leave, Potton? You haven't changed your dressing today.
Aww.
You can't cure my face. Just give up.
And what if I could?
Wait, she updated the form. She updated the medicine, right? The lotion thing with the thing I gave her.
Nice try. You're just trying to stall me.
Hold up.
Don't you worry about me. I'll find a way to cure my face once I get out of here.
Oh, I doubt it. After all, Fontanians can no longer dissolve in primordial seawater.
Haha, there it is, gamers.
What the? How did you?
Yeah.
The key component of the face-changing potion is the fluid left behind by dissolved Fontanians. It might look like ordinary water.
Wait.
But it has some unique elements in it.
Oh, so it's not just the... Wait a minute. So it's not just the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought it was just the primordial sea. You're telling me it's from the people, the remains of the people who got dissolved? Whoa, wait, I was... That's worse. I actually didn't think that at all. I was like, no, it's just the primordial seawater. So you tell me like all the women from Vache's experiments, Melus, Silver, and anyone that may have dissolved over the years.
Before the flood, all Fontanians were oceanids, physiologically speaking. A potion made from that fluid could dissolve and reconstruct the face of a Fontanian.
Wow.
In much the same way as hydroidolins change form.
Holy shit.
Theoretically, it could give someone any appearance they wished. But since the flood, Fontanians have become true humans.
Yeah.
They can no longer provide the source material for this potion, nor reap its benefits.
Holy shit.
Are you saying this potion is made from Fontanians dissolved with primordial seawater? Then their crimes are far worse than I thought.
How could you know all of this? No, wait. Of course! Well.
Wait.
So that's why you have a human appearance.
Is that what the witch did to her too? Was it sourced the same way?
It also means that I have a formula you're unaware of. The air's getting thicker. It's getting hard to breathe.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. He's hearing her out.
I might get to make a deal today after all. All right, keep talking. How do you intend to give me the formula?
This took a turn. I was not expecting this.
Oh, it's not a formula, but a finished product. I have a bottle of it right here.
What?
Yeah, all you gotta do is come down here and take it.
When I tried Rawat's skincare product, I noticed it had a certain special component in it.
Wow.
So I had my friends gather some other ingredients for me, and sure enough, a little experimenting later, I'd produced the potion.
Damn.
I'm guessing his skincare lotion contains the fruits of your joint research?
Yeah, I thought he was the mastermind, honestly.
Huh. Impressive guesswork. Yeah, we were a supplier for some of the raw ingredients.
The raw ingredients. Are you telling me this man deliberately dissolved people?
But it only contains a tiny amount of the active ingredient. The effect is minuscule compared to the undiluted fluid.
This is terrible.
Well, I found a way to reverse the dilution process, giving the skincare lotion a similar effect to the fluid it is derived from.
That's impossible.
If I tell you some of the ingredients, I think you can figure it out.
Tainted.
First, you need to combine tainted hydrophantasm tissue with transoceanic pearls at a ratio of around 3 to 7.
Tainted hydrophantasms and transoceanic pearls. I see. Can't believe I never thought of that.
All right, well, you're not gonna... Hopefully you don't live to see the end of this.
So, can we make a deal?
Sounds good to me. There's a delivery pipeline beneath this window. Drop the potion in, and I'll release you all.
No! No, that's not how this works. Release us first, then we'll talk.
Nope, not trusting you that easily.
Exactly.
You're like those naughty kids who try to hide their illness. Open the sluice gate first, then I'll hand you the potion.
Oh my God, that's a big-ass potion vial.
Even if you're not bluffing, your potion won't cure my face permanently. You really think you have any leverage here? I'm not closing the valve this time. Clock's ticking.
Oh my god.
Fine. Then I'll just stand here with the potion in my hand. And when I faint from the poison, I'll drop it and it'll be destroyed.
Yo, call his bluff.
No.
He cares about his appearance.
It's open!
Disable that sluice gate! Jam it! Don't let it close again!
Oh my god. You tell him, Morgan.
That's more like it. In that case, a promise is a promise.
Aww.
Head nurse, there's too much poison gas in here. We have to leave, now.
Oh my god. Holy moly. Hey guys, look at me. I'm hanging out in this room that apparently has too much poison gas. Is it really just letting me chill in here? The valves are still going off. Like, what the hell? All right, let's take some snappies. Goated. Damn, poisonous gases and everything. All right, get me the hell out of here, bro. I feel disgusting. I feel gross.
That was too close. That Potton is a real nasty piece of work.
Yeah, are we gonna get that man?
Oh, don't be too quick to sit down. Moving around a little will help relieve the soreness. Same goes for you, traveler. Oh, but Paimon, you should be fine, right?
Flying fast is pretty tiring too, actually. Anyway, that's not important right now. Paimon's still shocked to learn that there's a whole criminal operation going on behind that skincare lotion.
So, are we gonna, like, save Rawat's mom, or is she gonna, like, find out? Is she gonna die thinking her son's alive when he's potentially dead, too?
Shame I ended up giving the improved version of Potton after finally making it for you. I'll make you some more, I promise.
No, please don't. Paimon doesn't want to use that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Still, it was a pretty good job that Paimon wanted to buy some in the first place, huh? It ended up saving everyone's lives. That's gotta count for something.
Sigewinne was the one doing the saving.
Yeah, Paimon was just kidding.
Head nurse, I've done a final head count of our team and the criminals. Everyone's here and doing fine. We're ready to escort the fugitives back to the fortress of Meropide.
Okay.
It's a shame that we didn't find Rawat. At this point, I'm afraid he's probably deceased.
What a horrible bunch. Especially that Potton guy. If he hadn't made good on that deal, we'd all be dead because of him.
No, we wouldn't. I always keep a whole bunch of antidotes on me for emergencies. And one of them neutralizes that poison gas.
Oh.
We'd have been fine, even if you hadn't opened the gate.
Then why did you give him the potion?
If this is true, I must concur. Sorry to be blunt, but I think you made a bad decision by handing him that bottle.
Morgan, I don't think you've had, like, one W take this entire quest. All right, why don't you just stay in your lane and let Sigewinne do her job, okay? She knows what she's doing.
If he changes his appearance and flees Fontaine, it's unlikely that we'll ever find him, no matter how cooperative his accomplices are when we question them.
No, you don't understand. I gave him the potion precisely so we could be sure where he'll go next.
What do you mean?
We gotta hurry. She won't last much longer.
Oh. It's his house, right? Yeah. Holy shit. That shit came around full circle, chat. I was wondering, I was like, there's gotta be a twist. We have to see this through to the end. This is why Morgan continues to take L after L. Oh my god.
Don't move a muscle. I might be short, but I have a mean punch.
Yo! Seath is about that life. Holy shit. She just gave him that 2-piece and a biscuit combo special.
Captain, you're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around, trying to find a way in.
Wow.
So I detained him.
Yeah, so I 2-pieced him up real quick. Whoa.
Whoa, his face.
Are you Potton? So this is where you were heading, huh?
What?
Uh-huh.
This is how Potton looked before his face was marred. His current appearance matches the mugshot on his arrest warrant.
Wow.
I see.
Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? Why would he change back to his original face and run right into our trap?
Enough of this nonsense. Let me in.
You better pipe down. There's an old lady in there who's very sick. No way are we letting a crook like you inside.
No, they don't know, chat. They don't know.
To heck with it. Listen to me. I'm Rawat. That's my mother in there.
Yeah, I am so shocked. I can't believe.
He's gotta be lying, right? Rawat was a victim in all this. He was forced into it against his will. How can he and this monster be the same person?
Forced against his will. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Heck, when I was being coerced, everyone thought I was colluding of my own free will. And then when I actually became a criminal in my own right, you all suddenly thought I must be under duress.
I mean, yeah, it's easy to divert attention away from you.
Amazing what a difference a handsome face makes.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's why he did it. Okay. I mean, low-key, kinda. Yeah, he's not wrong.
Save us the speech. Explain yourself.
You want an explanation? Fine. I'll tell it how it is. When I was just potting, the whole world treated me with contempt.
Ew. What do you want? Get away from me.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, chat. Ain't no way they're actually doing this. Wow, the girl who's smitten over that man because of his looks treated the same man like he was lesser than.
Women despise me.
Collaborate? You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
All right, you know what? Say what you will about the Fontaine water stuff, like that's fucked up. I actually don't feel bad that he wanted to like show these people up for treating him a certain way based on how he looked. He couldn't control that. So on that regard, I kind of feel for him with this.
My peers scorned me.
Mr. Parton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment opportunities.
Only villains would work with me.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy mistake to make.
Wow.
Now they've listed you as an accomplice and drawn up an arrest warrant.
So he got roped up in this too?
So I suggest you put any thoughts of running away to rest. If you get caught by the guards for being in the synth business, you ain't ever seeing the light of day again.
This is fucked.
There was no way out for me until I could stop being Potton.
Yeah. Wow, what a twist, bro. What a follow through. I did not see this coming in the end.
Mr. Rawat, I have something I'd like to tell you.
This is so true. This is actually like IRL. Like, not everybody, but this is someone's reality, unfortunately.
I became popular with women.
This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact. Would you consider working with me? I'd be happy to sign a licensing agreement.
My peers looked up to me.
I'm very interested in your research, sir. You must no doubt have offers from countless investors.
Interesting.
So far be it for me
singing a different tune.
For full collaboration, per se. I merely wanted to express my interest. No pressure at all, naturally.
And the villains even began to fear me. Becoming Rawat showed me what a superficial world we live in. But I did not hold a grudge. After all, this superficiality could be made to work in my favor.
Money.
Or so I thought. But alas, the world seemed bent on finding a reason to make me despise it. Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Oh, she's like, you're not my son.
Who are you?
Ah! Holy shit.
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her son one last time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me, the only person who cared about me was my mother. Then, when I became a rising star in the Fontaine Research Institute,
wow,
I was unrecognizable to her.
What a parallel to Sigewinne, bro. That opening cutscene was so peak. It's not exactly the same, but it's like you can there's a lot of similarities. Wow.
I have to let her see me again. Even if it means donning my own wretched, ugly face.
Yeah, let him through. All right, he's going to jail after this. His mom doesn't have much time to live. Might as well give him this final moment.
Well, is that enough explaining for you? Now do you understand? Let me inside already!
Have you ever considered if you'll even be able to look your mother in the eyes after what you've done?
That is true, but...
You found a way to completely change your identity. You could easily have escaped from them. But no, you chose to keep working with them.
I'd let him in. For her, at least. Like, she's gonna need to know what happened to her son.
Why would I want to give up on such a lucrative business? The profits were dozens of times that of the synth business, and it was all above board.
So you kept being a villain just for the money?
Villain? By what standard? Is doing evil deeds really what makes someone a villain in your eyes? Or does it all come down to the way they look? None of you saw a villain when I was wearing my other face, did you?
I mean, they didn't have the full story, sir.
You have no right to judge me! You're all just fake people living in a hypocritical world! I regret nothing! My mother would understand!
You're a villain to the core, but especially that tongue. Honestly, I don't see a villain when I look at your current face either.
Sigewinne.
Don't humor me. You don't seem surprised by my confession in the least. How long have you known the truth?
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion bottle and spare our lives. But if you're asking when I started suspecting you, it was the first time you came to see me at the infirmary. I had to confirm my suspicions. That's why I chose to join this investigation.
Damn, Sigewinne 10-head moment.
Are you kidding me? A young, promising researcher and a wretched criminal? What on earth gave you the idea that they could be one and the same person?
Well, there were no visual clues. This potion's face-changing effects are very powerful. Even as a Melusine, I couldn't see through the disguise. But I believe I understand humanity a little better than most of my kind. Humans have certain fundamental qualities that do not change with their appearance.
Yeah.
Fundamental qualities, huh? So you think you're the one who's seen through me, do you? Most people probably don't know this, but I think I can guess what your deal is. Melusine constitutions are very close to that of water, so it stands to reason that the potion should work on them too. You use it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
Now you're projecting. Bro's literally projecting now. You don't know her story.
Sigewinne?
Or maybe. I mean, she told us that story was true, right?
Yes, you're right.
Wait, she said that she said the witch story was true, though. Did she lie to me?
I'll bet it was back in the days when Melusines were discriminated against.
Oh, well, I mean, she agreed to it, but she didn't do it herself, right?
It was either carry on living in the gutters as part of an alien race cast out by humanity, or become the head nurse of the fortress of Meropide, revered by all. Not a hard choice to make. It's a no-brainer. So you see...
Wow.
You and I were the same. And I'm the one who saw through you!
You projected, sir.
That's not important right now. You came here to see your mother, didn't you? Well, I can grant you your wish.
Huh?
Head nurse, I'm not sure that's a good idea in his current state.
Don't worry.
Another L take from Morgan.
The potion for our lives. I was doing it to test him. He was willing to risk sacrificing his only chance of escaping capture by opening the gate in exchange for the potion. Also, he could see his mother again. If nothing else, his concern for his mother is genuine.
Yeah, and he's going to prison after this, so...
I see.
So before you arrest him, please allow him to see his mother one last time. The Traveler and I will accompany him. You have nothing to worry about.
All right. I understand.
Damn.
I don't trust this guy much. Be careful.
Hey, if we need any extra manpower, we know who to call. You'll just beat his ass again.
Join the head nurse inside. If he tries anything at all, shout.
Mom? It's me, Potton. Your son.
Aww.
You recognize me now, don't you? Mom, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, but I have some bad news.
I examined your mother last time we were here, and it appears that due to her prolonged fever, she's lost her eyesight.
That is... You're telling me all of this was for nothing? This is torture! Why would you do this? Oh my god!
What?
I actually feel for him really bad in this moment.
Your appearance no longer has any bearing on her ability to recognize you. But there are always other ways to remind our loved ones who we are. Wouldn't you say?
That is so sad.
No, it can't be. Please, Mom, open your eyes. It's me, your son, Potton. If you really can't see my face, then here, take my hand. Tell me you feel your son's hand.
Damn, dude. The one person that mattered to him didn't recognize him, and now that he's back, he has nothing.
I've done so much to get to this point. Please, you have to recognize me. No.
The temperature of his palm must have changed. I'm sorry. It seems I couldn't bring him back to you after all.
It's you. Thank you.
Aww.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god.
Mom, why will you answer her and not me? Why?
She recognizes Sigewinne because Sigewinne gave her like a lot of care and like took care of her in that moment. She was like, thank you. Hey, she's like, hey, we'll go find your son.
No more questions, Potton. She's gone.
This is gonna eat him for the rest of his life, bro. It's the warmth of her hand.
Mom?
I'm sorry to say this, Potton, but you and I are not the same.
Sigewinne is warm and kind and caring. You are very cold, self-centered, and this is so sad. Potton is eventually taken away by the Marichose Phantom. A day passes in a flash. Oh my god, chat. These are dark times, gamers. Bro, we're going to Natlan soon. I do not need like these dark, depressing quests to be the lasting impact that I have on this region.
Everyone, the sale of our new skincare product, Maritime Essence, will now begin.
Yo, Sigewinne saved the day. Oh my god, damn, she immediately usurped this man's market share.
Another skincare promotion, and it's selling as fast as last time.
Oh my god.
Wonder what people would think if they knew what was in the last batch. Oh, Sigewinne's here too.
Oh my god, it's like the quest starting all over. All right, guys, we're starting the Sigewinne story quest, by the way.
Hey, Sigewinne.
That's literally how the quest starts.
Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello. I hope you two got a good rest yesterday after all your hard work.
Bro, we're in a Samsara?
Of course! Nurse's orders, right? Anyway, are you here to take notes for your next article?
Actually, I'm mostly here to help Officer Morgan wrap up yesterday's case.
Ah, that reminds Paimon. That stuff sold like crazy, didn't it? Is it gonna cause huge problems?
I would do a general recall just based on what it's made out of.
Nope, there's nothing to worry about. Unless modified, Butterfly Dew is an excellent skincare product that's completely safe to use.
Okay, if you say so.
Besides, officers have already retrieved all Butterfly Dew purchased on the market.
Okay.
Now it's just a matter of disposal.
Okay.
After consulting Monsieur Nervulette, I came up with a way to neutralize any harmful effects. So it'll evaporate naturally without polluting water or soil.
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse. All the butterfly dew we recovered has been disposed of, according to your instructions.
Good.
Great! Good job, everyone.
Also, you mentioned you wanted a copy of Rawat's interrogation records. Well, technically, Potton's records. Anyway, I have them with me.
Oh?
After he saw his mother for the last time, it was like all his mental defenses came crashing down. He put up no resistance during the interrogation and answered all our questions. We learned a lot.
That sucks. About his mom, though. That whole situation.
Apparently, the formula was something he discovered by chance while helping the criminal gang produce synth. Later, he came up with the idea to dilute it and use the resulting substance as a skincare product. Their supplier was Vache.
No shot,
But you could
bro.
also argue that they were the ones doing him a favor. His operation helped Vache's gang dispose of an enormous amount of evidence.
I hate it.
It made for a seamless collaboration.
A seamless
One man's
collaboration?
trash was another man's treasure. And there were no loose ends.
Oh, I hate it.
It's no wonder we never noticed what Potton's gang was up to.
Damn, Vache still to this day? Bro's dead already. This shit's still coming up.
Vache again, huh?
Yeah.
Is there still no end to the harm he caused?
20 years, man.
Make no mistake. The crimes of Vache and his accomplices will come to an end. It's only a matter of time.
Hell yeah.
Since the flood cut off their supply of primordial seawater, they've been forced to resort to riskier methods, like using their private reserve to attack people on the street. Naturally, those attempts all ended in failure.
Good.
After receiving numerous reports, we were able to zero in on the gang.
Okay.
And eventually round them up.
Good shit.
That sounds more like it.
Based on what he told us in his confession, we pretty much had him backed into a corner, even though he made a point of distancing himself from the gang while disguised as Rawat. He tried to throw us off his tail by reporting his accomplices, giving him enough time to transform back into Potton and see his mother one last time.
Yeah.
But there was one thing he hadn't anticipated. Even though Potton had been missing for a long time, we were very much still on the lookout for him. So the moment he appeared in public after changing back to his original appearance, we caught him.
So he tried this once before, huh?
Wow.
Guess he really did want his mother to see him again.
Looking at the interrogation records, it seems like he spent the first sum of money he earned as Rawat on his mother's treatment.
Damn.
Yes, which is why I suspect that his initial motive for using the potion was not personal greed, but a desire to become somebody who had the power to save her. Even so, he went too far. In the end, he got what he deserved.
I understand. Thank you for bringing me these records.
Why did you want them anyway?
Potton was one of my patients, so I need to put together a medical file for him.
Aww.
My teacher always stressed that a person's life experiences are just as important to their file as their medical history.
She's so considerate, man. Even after everything.
Why are you still treating him like your patient? Isn't he kind of beyond redemption now?
She has a Hippocratic oath to abide by.
Well, that may be true, but a patient is a patient, regardless of the choices that bring them to my care.
Exactly.
One last thing, head nurse. Please keep everything you know about this potion a secret. It would be for the best if most of Fontaine knows nothing of its existence.
We've seen things!
I know my fellow officers and I will be able to sleep easier if that's the case.
Yeah, lucky you, okay? You didn't witness. You didn't see everything that I've seen.
Of course. Not to worry.
Thank you for understanding. I'll take my leave then.
Oh, man.
So, Sigewinne, did you really use that potion yourself?
Why do you sound so surprised, Paimon? I told you all about it. It was quite a while ago now.
Yeah, but like, the story of the witch,
about
though.
The witch and the potion? So it was really, actually, genuinely a true story?
I guess she took it, but she didn't, like, make it. I thought that's what she was implying.
Yes, it really, actually, genuinely was.
What a cutie. But, yeah, the process of making that potion.
I know. There are some secrets I can't tell anyone about. But considering everything we've been through together, I know I can trust you with them.
Wait, are we getting more of the story?
Before I tell you, though, could you follow me somewhere? I want to pay my respects to an old friend.
Wait! An old friend? No! Is it the little girl? Or is it her teacher?
Of course!
Oh my god, please. There we go. Oh! I was not expecting this! Oh, it's Nouvelette and Risley.
Huh. Nouvelette and Risley, they're here too!
Hold up. Oh, are these not the people? Is this not why we're here?
Good to see you, traveler. Paimon. I trust all has been going well for you?
Big news, everyone. The Udex is out of his office on important business.
Oh, yeah?
Is that genuinely something people would consider big news?
Yeah, you're always in your office, probably.
Why wouldn't they? Important business is a big deal.
Ah, yes, you're quite right. When someone you care about requires emotional support, being there for them at the right time and place is of the utmost importance.
Oh, is that why they're here for Sigewinne?
After reading the Maréchal Phantom's reports, I had a feeling a trip here might be in order.
Take note. That, my friends, is how Monsieur Neuvillette shows that he cares. We're both here for the same purpose, actually. To accompany Sigewinne as she pays her respects to her late teacher.
Oh, it's her teacher. Okay.
So the old friend she mentioned was her teacher then? The witch? Oh, sorry. Paimon didn't mean to be rude. It's only because Sigewinne calls her that all the time, so...
I doubt she considers that title to be offensive, Paimon. Don't worry.
Indeed. In fact, I believe Sigewinne would take it as a sign of affection. She has spoken of this doctor on many occasions, and it sounds like she was a truly generous individual.
The traveling doctor.
In those days, many people harbored prejudices against Melusines.
Yep.
She was the only teacher willing to take Sigewinne on as a student.
07's in chat for Carol. We'll never forget you. You did not deserve your fate.
Wow. It's really nice of you two to be here for Sigewinne. Guess you guys really look out for your younger colleagues, huh?
Younger colleague? Well, that might be true for the Udex, but I'm not sure I can say the same.
Damn.
Sigewinne served a sentence in the fortress of Meropide hundreds of years ago, and after she did her time, she decided to stick around. She's been an integral part of our administration ever since.
Sigewinne's a hardened criminal?
Strictly speaking, the head nurse has been around longer than most people in the fortress, myself included.
Holy shit.
Pretty sure that makes me the younger colleague.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny.
She served a sentence?
She committed a crime?
Yes. Long before I became Udex.
Jesus!
There was an ancient law in Fontaine that prohibited any attempt to transform another species into a human.
Oh my god. Literally, the freaking prophecy. Did Egeria just not choose to read that ancient law?
Initially, I and most researchers believed this law to have been imposed due to ethical concerns.
I don't know, Celestia may have put that into law.
But now, it seems more likely that the law was nothing more than an insurance policy, a way for Egeria to ensure that her people would remain insulated from the truth, thus enabling them to lead more straightforward, happier lives.
Wow. She's like, do not be like me. Be better.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Sheesh.
Sigewinne had her reasons for choosing to obtain a human form, but the act was nonetheless in clear violation of the law.
That's crazy, bro. She changed into a human to freaking save her friend, and she went to jail for it. I'm offended.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what happened back then?
Certainly. Sigewinne does not object to her close friends learning about her history. In fact, I first learned of it myself because she confessed the truth to me of her own volition.
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out? Stubborn as always. And prejudice isn't a disease I can cure either.
Holy shit, the witch.
Shame that I don't have the energy to get over there.
Aww.
You're laughable, you old witch. You want to save everyone in Fontaine, but you can't even save the patient before you.
Master, what are you...
I discovered a strange disease. One I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from. But without witnesses or proof, no one will believe me. I had no choice but to experiment on myself to find a cure. But I hit a wall. And as you can see, it took a wretched toll on me.
Oh my god, she discovered that people dissolve, yes? And she experimented on herself to find a cure.
Then I'll find a cure for you, and then you can go cure her.
Aww.
There's no need. I am beyond saving now. There's nothing you can do.
But, Master...
As I said before, a doctor's duty is to treat whatever ailments they can.
They're not to cure everything, but do what they can.
I know, but they don't trust me at all.
That girl, she's your first ever patient, isn't she? Tell me, what cost are you willing to bear to see her cured?
Anything.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Wow, Sigewinne literally gave us an allegory. She literally gave us like an allegorical fairy tale, and Paimon even said, oh, it's written like a fairy tale, and I'm like, wow, because it was by design that she said it that way.
Even if it means breaking the law and being punished for it.
As long as I don't hurt anyone. Yes.
Wow.
Spoken like a true student of mine. Then I shall make one more final gamble and see my experiment through to its end.
Wow.
Leave me for now and come back in 2 hours.
Wait a minute. No way. Did she dissolve herself? There is no way that this is coming around this full circle. She dissolved herself so that way Sigewinne could change.
If I am able to work this miracle, then I will have found a way to save all Fontanians, and I shall be able to help you treat that girl. If not, then it means there is one more disease in this world that I cannot treat. In that case, do not come looking for me. I will leave you a parting gift. An accidental discovery happened upon through my study of this strange disease.
Oh, wow.
It has little use, but it will at least help you cure this one patient you can reach.
What a spectacular...
When Sigewinne returned, the miracle had not occurred.
Yeah.
She found a potion bottle and a note on the table. After using the potion as instructed, she gained her current form, breaking Fontaine's law in the process.
Wow. R.I.P. to the witch, dude. Holy shit. What a sacrifice.
And after I had confirmed the veracity of the events, I gave my verdict.
And Neuvillette has to be impartial, even though he probably didn't want to be.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, her teacher sacrificed herself.
I fear Sigewinne only understood the full story after the truth about the dissolution of Fontanians was uncovered.
Can you imagine Act 1 of the Fontaine Art Conquest, realizing that Fontanians can dissolve, and in that moment, it clicked for Sigewinne all these years later?
When I reflected on all this with that knowledge in hand, I felt a deep sense of regret. As I use the law to uphold justice, there are times when I cannot help but acknowledge its ruthlessness.
What a spectacular story quest. This was fantastic.
After the final details of the events surrounding Sigewinne's transformation came to light, I checked several sources and, thankfully, the legal code does not require Sigewinne to shoulder any additional punishment.
Good, she shouldn't have to.
Wonder how she feels about all this.
Wow, she's just off in the water over there.
Since she invited you here, I imagine she intends to speak of these matters with you, no?
I mean, I guess you literally you told us everything that she probably would have told us. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am so impressed by this story quest, chat. They are getting better and more sophisticated and complex and intricate. I can't believe it. All right, clearly I need to get a picture of these two.
On behalf of the Maréchaussée Phantom, I would like to once again thank the Fortress of Meropide for your assistance in the response to yesterday's prison break.
Yes, good sir.
Our head nurse and the traveler in Paimon did most of the heavy lifting, I would say.
Sigewinne seems to be in good spirits. I trust work hasn't been too hard on her lately?
Well, she might be the only permanent medical staff in the fortress, but there's plenty of people with medical knowledge willing to help her out.
I am most relieved to hear it.
Aww.
The way you're asking after her well-being makes you sound like a concerned parent.
He is a concerned parent. What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I won't lie. I've always seen myself that way.
Exactly.
Showing your age a bit there, don't you think?
Does Risley know? Does Risley know Bro's a dragon?
Indeed. Actually, I often forget just how much older I am than you.
Okay, he does know.
Well, while we're on the topic, what did you do before getting this job anyway?
Ooh!
Spend all day swimming in the sea from east to west and then north to south?
He definitely knows.
Yes, and from the surface to the ocean floor on occasion.
So, Bro came into existence, and until he was found by Focalors, Bro was just swimming in the ocean.
Wow, impressive.
Apologies, that was merely an attempt at humor. You can disregard what I said.
That's impossible, I'm afraid. My imagination's already running wild.
Oh dear. Do with that information what you will. Oh my god, that is so... I love them. I love this quest.
You're here. The old friend I mentioned was my teacher.
Yeah.
When she passed, her body was nowhere to be found. All that's left of her is an empty tomb. And even that's deep underwater now.
Aww.
Sigewinne, the witch who gave you the magic potion, she was your teacher, wasn't she?
Sounds like Monsieur Neuvillette filled you in.
Yeah.
After learning the truth, it must have been hard to process, huh?
Well, to be honest, after I realized what really happened that night, my first thought was that it kind of made sense. It seemed exactly like the sort of thing she would do.
But she was planning to sacrifice herself and never told you.
That's just who she was. If lying is what it took to get a kid to take their medicine, then that's what she'd do.
The warmth of lies, chat. Oh my god. They just tie everything so well together. A truly great doctor.
Alright, but why did you turn yourself in?
I broke the law, simple as that. My teacher made her choice, and I made mine.
Yeah.
True. It's just, the way Potton framed it when he was asking you all those questions, it made Paimon really mad. You're not like him at all, and everything Neuvillette said confirms that. And yet, you were still convicted and thrown in prison. It just feels so unfair.
Life is unfair, Paimon.
Unfair? I happen to think just the opposite. If I hadn't served that time, I'm not sure I would have been able to stay strong when he was questioning me.
That's true.
What makes you say that?
I knew you'd be curious. Let me tell you a story.
Another one? Oh my god, what is happening, chat?
The verdict came down. This Melusine is guilty.
Her verdict!
The Udex defended the authority of Fontaine law, but he did not confiscate the Melusine's medical kit. And so, the Fortress of Meropide gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat.
Look at her!
Even though it never rained in the fortress.
It rains when we cry.
Perhaps thanks to her human appearance, no one refused her treatment.
Wow.
She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally,
hundreds.
The people of the fortress could not live without her. And though her sentence ended, she did not leave them either.
Aw, she found a new family, a new home.
She received an invitation from the outside world. The location seemed familiar, and when she arrived, an old lady was waiting for her. She saw right through the Melusine's disguise, but didn't reveal it. Instead, she asked a question.
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people, despite being a Melusine?
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years, Sigewinne, and you haven't aged a day.
Oh my god!
I think everyone knows you are not human. I finally found you, after all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
There's no way!
But how? I was no longer a Melusine by then.
They brought the girl up.
Does it really matter if you're human or Melusine? I remember the warmth of your palm. It's quite unmistakable. And you know what? It hasn't changed one bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sigewinne. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melusines.
True.
And I think that it's all because of you.
Wow.
I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melusine.
Oh my god.
Now that's an ending Paimon can get behind.
Wow. I just think about how much it went for a moment like that to come to fruition. I think of Carol. I think of Vautran. I think of her teacher. And I'm like, damn, bro. She really got justice in the end. She saved her friend. When we came here, I thought that's what she was gonna do. I thought she was gonna see her old friend's like grave because it's been so long. Holy shit. She finally got to see her friend after all.
After hearing everything Potton said, I wanted to tell him that it didn't matter who he looked like on the outside, but it was too late.
Oh my god.
The warmth in his palm had already disappeared.
This is an amazing quest.
I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing to do with his face.
It does feel like wasted potential.
I understand. Thanks, you two. I appreciate you being here for me while I talk this through.
What a great character, man. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Absolutely 10 out of 10.
Oh, it's nothing. Our pleasure.
Oh, there's one more reason I invited you here. It's about time I finally give you what I promised.
Oh, do we get an item for the quest?
In order to restore the appearances of the face-swapping victims, the Marachose Phantom gave me special permission to make a few bottles of that potion. And I made one extra just for you two.
Oh my god, thank you. I mean, you didn't have to do that.
We don't need it though. Shouldn't we destroy it?
It's a keepsake for all the times we've just gone through, for all that we've witnessed.
Well, even if you chose to destroy it, I still thought I should give it to you first. You two did so much for me. How could I break my promise?
I'm gonna miss these Melazines so much when we go to Natlin, man. They did such a good job with Fontaine.
Well, fair enough, but anyway, Paimon's definitely not interested in this stuff anymore. Still, if this is the very last bottle in all of Teyvat, getting rid of it would feel like
oh my god.
a waste. Maybe we can give it a special meaning somehow.
Oh boy.
Oh, Paimon's got it!
Yeah, it's gonna go into my bag of goodies where I'm just gonna hoard it like everything else.
Melazine physiology wasn't affected by the Great Flood, right? So that means the potion should have a permanent effect on you. In that case, what do you say, Sigewinne? Ever thought about transforming back to the way you used to look?
It could go either way, but like...
After all, from a Melazine point of view, Paimon bets Melazines look the cutest of all.
Oh gosh, Paimon. But Paimon's lost the plot at this point.
Paimon, after everything, do you really think it matters whether I'm Melazine or a human?
No, never did.
What was Paimon thinking? You made up your mind a long time ago. Yeah, let's just destroy this thing.
Alright, I can save it. It could be a nice little quest item memento.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god. She's gonna fucking chuck it. Oh. Hold on. Ah, there it is. There it goes. Quest. Yep. Perfect. What a quest. Absolutely loved it. With the exception of Nouvelette, this might be my second favorite Fontaine story quest, honestly. Nouvelette's was my favorite, but I think this is like the I haven't done Cloran, so I don't know how Cloran's plays out. That's the next story quest we'll do. We'll do that one before we do Emily's. I mean that purely from the writing. Everything tied into everything, and it like layered over. Like I thought it was gonna be like how the skincare product was gonna tie into Sigewinne's story of how she turned into a human back in the day. I didn't think that they were gonna dive into the true origins of the story of the witch. I didn't think it would tie into how Sigewinne and Potton's, how their decision making were very similar yet different. I didn't think it would tie back into her first patient, right? Dr. Melazine. I didn't think it would tie back into that. I thought a lot of these things were gonna be like, hey, we're gonna give it to you, you're gonna think on it, but that's where it's gonna begin and that's where it's gonna end. Like they doubled up so well and reinforced all of the writing moments that went into telling the full story, and I'm so impressed by it.
I'd like to stay here with my teacher for a little longer.
And they tied it back into Vache and the Act 1 Archon Quest plot. the Primordial Sea in general. Like, it was so well done. Sigewinne, take as much time as you need. You know what? I'm gonna put a little marker here to commemorate this moment as well. The Witch Doctor. And that's how we'll remember it. Fantastic quest. 11 out of 10. Would experience again for the first time if I had amnesia. I loved it. It breaks my heart that, yeah, I won't be pulling for her, but like, I don't correlate my love for a character with spending money to get them. I know some other people do. I know some people flex about that. I'm not one of those people. I just love that I got to experience it in the game. I love that I got to play her in her own quest. And I love that I have the full context and the full scope of her character at the end of the day. That's what I care about more than anything. Pulling for characters is a luxury at the end of the day. Honestly, I wish the Melusine knew about their true origins, like who created their father. Because if they knew that Alenus was created by Rhindaughter and Rhindaughter created Albedo, they would all collectively know that they're related to Albedo, and I would want an opportunity for Albedo and Sigewinne to interact with each other. I also want an interaction in the future with Sigewinne and Baizu. That's like a match made in heaven. I love the quest so much. This was a 10 out of 10. I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed it as well. This was definitely on the longer side. It was over a 4-hour experience for the quest itself. This will eventually be edited and uploaded to YouTube as well towards the latter part of the 4.7 content, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. And yeah, absolutely love this. There's nothing more I can really say other than that. I'm happy that they finally introduced her properly into the story outside of the Archon quests after all these patches. I can't wait to see what they have in store for closing out Fontaine. At this point, we have 1 patch left with 4.8. I'm gonna miss Fontaine so much. I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss the swimming. I'm gonna miss the Melusine. I'm gonna miss the lore. I'm gonna miss the Narcissenkreuz Ordo room. I'm gonna miss I already missed the towers at the bottom of the ocean. I'm gonna miss all the information, all the lore that we learned, but I hope that I can say the same thing when we go to Natlin. I hope I can say that, you know, when we go to Snezhnaya, I hope I can say I miss the Saurians, I miss the Archon quest, I miss all the crazy lore and plot twists that we got. But yeah, the story quest definitely hit different, and it was fantastic.